Yo,
What's good? Welcome to another edition
All gas, no breaks.
of Gas No Breaks.
Straight like
A little
that.
bit of feedback. All right.
I got you.
No doubt. Appreciate that.
What's good, peoples?
What's good, man?
We full, man.
Yeah, we got a full house tonight.
You know what I mean?
We like to first off introduce our special guest.
Yeah.
Sitting over here, Black Love. You know how that do.
Yeah.
Black Love. We appreciate that. We got Weezy and me over here from Meeting Our Fitness.
What's
Meeting
going
Our
on?
Nutrition.
What's going on?
Yo.
Meeting Our on YouTube. Go ahead and subscribe.
Please do that. Please do that.
We got our special guest co-host KJ.
KJ in the building.
Hey.
She didn't bring no alcohol, so I'm mad.
No.
I didn't bring none. I'm so sorry, guys. But follow that Instagram, thirsty_slurpee_, 2 Y's, 2 E's.
Next time,
I got you.
we're gonna need some adult Capri Suns.
Oh, got you.
We always need adult Capri Sun. I'm your boy King Nino.
It's your boy Dream, man. Y'all excuse me, I'm drinking. I gotta get my drink on. You already know how I do.
And y'all part of me. I'm still trying to pub the show a little bit. Pubbing. Y'all make sure y'all call in 678-829-7380.
Yep.
All Gas No Breaks radio show.
Oh, we got some stuff for you.
Yeah,
We got some stuff on today.
we do.
Yeah, we got some stuff on.
What we doing?
We're gonna talk about. We're gonna talk about the orange guy, Agent Orange.
Agent Orange.
We gotta go ahead and get him.
Yo,
We gotta talk about these birds.
dickhead. Oh man, we gotta talk about
The
them.
0-3.
We gotta talk about the birds.
Yeah, we got some Breonna Taylor for y'all.
But before, yeah, we got some Breonna Taylor.
And we got some industry and music news from KJ.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah,
Yeah.
off the dome.
That's what you was talking about with Tory
Off the
Lanez.
dome.
Find out everything.
Off the dome. Yeah, live on the
Hey,
spot.
put me on the
Come to the
spot.
meetings.
Let me see what we got first. Let me see. If I
Well,
can
we definitely got a full house up in here.
yeah.
Yeah.
But first, I guess
I guess
meat not
me nah.
nutrition.
In the building.
You
What's
know
good,
what
peoples?
Hey, man. First, let me say this is a nice setup.
I mean? Oh man,
I am very pleased.
I
I'm
appreciate
very
it.
impressed.
I appreciate
It's
it.
a nice setup. When you walk in, you like, what are we about to get into?
Right?
What the hell is this? I'm thinking like we're gonna be doing an interview next to some lawnmowers and vacuum cleaners and some racks and like. But this is a really nice. Like I'm really impressed.
Thank
by
you,
this,
man.
by this
Appreciate
study.
that, man.
What's on the ends? Never judge a book by its
Let's go.
cover. Because on the outside, again, you would thought it was probably an old 82 Buick in here and some lawnmowers and some hose. Not hose, but just some rakes and some hose and some whatever. But it's really like a legit nice setup.
Thanks,
I'm really
man.
impressed.
We appreciate that for real. We put a lot of work in it. Got
Literally.
got a couple of splinters, but we alright though.
Literally. A lot of sweat equity in here.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So, you guys,
Yes.
I think I caught a half episode. Please excuse me. I'm sorry. I haven't been having a whole lot of time.
Man, we're the best kept secret on the YouTube right now, man.
But from what I saw, not only do you guys, you know what I'm saying, give information, you have fun. It really looks like you guys have fun.
Man, when you've been married for 20 years, we've been together since 95.
Woo.
Wow.
We've been married for 20 years. This past May,
Right.
made 20 years. So at this stage of the game, there's nothing left to do but to have fun.
Look,
I
I'm
mean,
looking
all,
up
all
to
the
all of
BS
that.
and all the drama and all that headache and stuff is all way past us. So now it's ain't shit to do. So now, maybe that may be another episode, but like, all the BS that you go through, like all the first turbulence of 10 years of marriage, maybe 15 years of marriage,
Yeah.
and then you get to the point we at now. Like now now we making up for old fun that we should have had
Back
10
then.
years ago, whatever. But now,
Right.
yeah, we definitely have fun now.
I think we went our first 9-10 years, and we were like, we don't never argue. And then year 11 through like 13, 14. Like I can't stand your ass. And now, just with everything that we're doing together. Cause we went through a time where I'm pushing, I'm trying to do, you know what I'm saying, my DJ thing, my studio thing, and it's like, where you at? And then now with everything that we're doing together,
Right.
it brings us back to, you know what, we used to hustle together. Let's bring back Bonnie and Clyde.
That's a fact because, like I said, when go ahead.
No, you go ahead. I don't know what you're gonna say, so I just.
Okay, so I say first. Then. I say something crazy. Then it's
Right, then I
blaming it on the Ciroc. But
Blame it on the.
when we got started, like when we met, like we got married as kids. Like we were literally what 20, 19, 20, 21.
Yeah.
When we got married, whatever. So we went through, and then on top of that, like we turned the episode for our show.
Right.
But you gotta say this for our show.
No, y'all tell it now.
But when we got married, like we got married super young.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, we moved to Atlanta. And one of my guys that in college, Q, Grip was like, yo, if you want to stay married, don't move to Atlanta. And I ain't know, what are you talking about? Like, I didn't know what the hell you talking about. Don't get married to Atlanta.
Oh, you was going to Freaknik, huh?
I've been to Freaknik the 1 year, and it was some crazy. But this was like, but he was just like, he had to move from Atlanta. Like, I don't know what's going on with them, so I ain't gonna put him out there. But he's like, don't move to Atlanta. But we could have moved to Atlanta because one of my frat brothers had this big opportunity for his job that he can get his on as a manager. Again, I'm 21. He said, I can get you paid $50,000 a year. So we moved to Atlanta, and then it happened. So, and then when you move to Atlanta things happen.
Yeah.
You get caught up in all the limelight. You go to
Yeah.
Fuel and World Bar.
World War, Tongue and Groove, Shadow.
Shadows
I can go down the bucket list now. Havana Club.
Havana Club. And,
I don't know about none of that.
Central
stuff.
Station.
Central State. Yeah.
This is the BMF day. I'm talking about
Right.
lining up the
This one,
bars
Ray Lewis was out here killing people.
Lamborghini and Ferrari
Yeah.
parked outside. You seeing Big Meech and all these other superstars and all these celebrities and stuff like that. So Atlanta, you go through the things that Atlanta things happen in Atlanta, whatever. But again, we were super young when we got married. So again, we go through that, whatever. And again, we're kids getting married.
Right.
I'm gonna hang around my brother Bashir and Sabir. Hang out with them late all night and have fun and party and this and that, whatever. I didn't understand that shit. Remember, you supposed to be home. Like, you can't just be out in these streets and doing this and going to Sambuca, you know what I'm saying, and this and doing that, whatever. So it was rough for the first few years. And then it got better. And then, of course, it started getting worse. And then it got better. But now it's like, we don't argue at all. Like, I can't tell you when the last time we had argued. There's nothing, like, today could have been, like, the closest argument we could have had. That's only because she was looking through my Instagram page. Seeing likes. She was looking at likes and stuff and seeing like, who this motherfucker, who this, whatever. But
Yeah, who's sending them heart?
right, but no, I'm joking. But I'm saying, but we were just like it. But we was getting to a point where now it's like, why argue? If the bill's gonna get paid, it's gonna get paid. Not gonna get paid, not gonna get paid. We're gonna argue about something. Like before, we were like, why the fuck you ain't pay this bill? And why this and this? And why this and this? And why this and this and that? But now like, pay it or don't pay it. You gonna pay it next week. You're not gonna pay it next week.
Can't get blood from a turnip.
You can't.
You know what I'm
so
saying?
we haven't argued in literally years.
Wow.
Like a good 5 years. Not a serious argument, like cussing words and shit like that. Like we never verbal and like physical shit like that, whatever.
Yeah.
But just verbally upset and not speaking to each other in years. So now you get to this point now we able to do what we doing now, whatever, because now we having fun, but we making up for lost times and we could have fun. But again, you gotta go through those little learning stages where
Absolutely.
you gotta go through those up and downs. Just appreciate.
Go ahead, I'm listening.
Oh, well, you had to appreciate. I'm like, what the fuck happened? Like,
No, I thought he had a seizure. I was like, what?
right.
I basically did. Nah, go ahead.
But you had to go through those times when you can appreciate it. Because I don't think had we not went through those bad times that we could never be what we are right now.
I think when people
That's
tell
so
you
sweet.
not to move somewhere, I think it's more a perspective thing.
Yeah.
Because we moved to Atlanta and the only people that we knew were like my brother, his wife at the time, and that was it.
Your brother passed away, right?
Right.
God bless the dead.
Right. You know what? Quick moment of silence, man.
Absolutely.
For Keith Mitchell, my brother, man. But at the time, we only knew them. So we came, we had negative dollars when we got here. Like we returned to U-Haul and we had to wait like a month to get the money to pay the U-Haul, you know what I'm saying? So we got here, we started busting ass like as soon as we got here. And it was us. It was us. And like I said, while it was that team thing going on, we had no arguments. Because it was like her pulling me pulling her, and we had to get out of we're from a small town. Like the whole county is like probably
Your town could not be as small as her town.
The whole county is like 7,000 people. The
No.
county.
Her town is about
You
30
said
people.
county.
Oh.
Like the county is
Okay.
7,000. You know what I'm saying? So you got to think. We were the county seat, but still, it was small. But we had to get out of there because the community is too close. When the community is too close, y'all know what familiarity does. Y'all already know.
Right.
So we had to pull ourselves out of that environment just for our relationship to survive. So I get your homeboy saying don't move to Atlanta, but he was here.
Right.
He had to get away from the familiarity. So
Right.
I get it. I really do get it.
And we didn't have anybody here. When we moved here, it was literally just me, Big John, Bashir. My frat brother Victor was already here, and then the kids didn't come. Well, the kids came up here, but it was literally just like us. We had to figure everything out. We had to figure out the martyr, and we had to move into Alpharetta to get closer to MCI. Shout out to everybody at MCI. But that was it. Like we didn't know anybody here, so it was just us and the nightlife, and trying to figure like Atlanta out, trying to see all this hype, what it was, and it was at first until. Everyone started getting shot and killed and dying.
Hey,
they
man.
shut everything down. So then you just stuck like, okay, what we do now? We in Atlanta.
Not to cut you off, but everybody back in the late 90s to the early 2000s worked at MCI.
Everybody, that's a fact.
That's
man.
crazy.
Word, like
Yeah,
I worked there.
Tamar Braxton back in the day used to work on the first one, customer
have-
service. There's a lot of people. Killer Mike used to work back in the day. People, the R&B group Co-Ed used to work downstairs. Like MCI was the spot. Like everybody that started in Atlanta, started MCI.
Word.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Look, I'm loving all this black love in here. Y'all giving me some motivation.
Hey man, there is some serious melanation, you know what I'm saying, going on in this thing. I know melanation ain't a word, but still.
Right, melanation.
But
Today, word of the day, boys and girls.
the word of today is, and if somebody knows how to spell it, please let me know.
Right.
But you guys got this nutrition thing going on. Tell us what's up.
So go ahead, man. I don't talk.
No, you go ahead.
No, go talk. See, this is what we argue about. It's rumored that I talk too much. So no, me. Talk about how I got started. Me.
So, in 2019, we decided to have the gastric sleeve surgery.
Oh, okay.
We did it the same day, same time. During the process of the surgery, we went through the whole process together, the whole year. And so during the process of the surgery, we built a team, like people that started like being motivated by our story, our why. And so then they start asking like what proteins you take, like what do you do, like how do you stay on track and everything. So then we were like, everybody, if we can motivate people in this way, why not come up with a different way to just keep it going to keep people like attached to us.
Right.
So then we came up. So that's when Anwar
So
decided.
that's when we decided
Quick to get rid of the mic, aren't you? God damn.
So that's when we decided to start the YouTube channel, just so we can document our journey to having the surgery. Because again, we always been heavy set or big, whatever. We got bigger since we got married. But doing that again, that goes back to the disagreements and the I won't say unhappiness or unhappiness. What the right word is? The not being happy, whatever.
Let's call them the struggles.
The struggles, right? So you started to go through that, and you started gaining weight because there was a communication gap, and you started getting bigger and bigger and bigger until one day we realized, like, why the fuck are we just sitting here just gaining weight?
Right.
Because you was in entanglement with food.
It was.
This guy right here, man.
That is the word of the 2020.
Right.
Oh my
Entanglement. We're gonna
Entanglement with food, entanglement with being unhappy, not just with in marriages in life. Like sometimes
Just like-
you
yeah.
get just
Yeah,
as
you
a
get
person.
you get depressed
as a
with where you
person,
at with
work,
yourself,
whatever,
where you at in life.
You got a college degree, but you working 10 hours, 11 hours an hour, or whatever. You work with this guy like him, whatever,
Yeah.
whatever. You start. I pick up smoking habits. I start smoking like Black
man.
Mountain.
That wasn't my fault, bro. Trying to put that on me.
Rest in peace, JC. But no, I started picking.
Shout out to the
smoking habits.
A1 days.
Right, man, A1, man. But yeah, so you start picking up different habits. Well, you wasn't really happy, whatever. So then at the while, we said enough's enough. My brother ended up having a little surgery, and then one day my cousin hit me up like, yo, you know all these workout programs. Shout out to X28 and RI28. But once you think about having surgery, and I'm like, why the fuck would we have surgery for? And then I told Mete, and I'm like, Mete, Tish, like, you should have weight loss surgery. He's like, I've been wanting to do it. I'm like, why the fuck you just not telling me now? We could have. Like my brother did it, it's like you can do it, whatever. We could have been did it. So then we went through the process of going through the surgery, and then we created a YouTube channel so we can document the surgery. And then people started picking on to it, like people started relating to our story, whatever. And then that's it. So once we actually had the surgery, people asking us about our weight loss journey and like how y'all lost weight and how y'all do this. We never been one of the people that had a surgery and just try to hide it. Like some people have weight loss surgery, they get ashamed of it. And they have surgery, and they try to say, "Well, I've been working out hard. Like I'm mad in the gym every day. Like no, you didn't. Motherfucker. You was fat as
I
fuck.
know y'all
You was just
had
fat as fuck."
surgery before y'all got all them flat stomachs. and
Right.
stuff.
Yeah.
Like you didn't lose this weight overnight, so you had surgery. But people, again, it's personal reasons for why people do it. So, but I get it. But we let everybody know we lost weight. We do work out, but we also had weight loss surgery.
Right.
But that don't fix everything. That's just the beginning part. That's just phase 1. You got phase 2 and phase 3 of whatever your journey going to be, whatever. So we had weight loss surgery to get us to where we need to be. But people start asking this question, like she said, about how y'all did this, how y'all do this. And again, we said we had surgery, but we also been doing this and doing this. So then we said, no, I mean, let's find a way for us to launch our own products and have our own this and have our own that. And people been wanting like meat not t-shirts, whatever, but we didn't want to just be selling shit just to be on some nut shit and just have shirts just to be selling, just to be have like we never look at us as celebrities. To this day, we don't call people fans. Like y'all, I don't like saying follow our channel, whatever. I don't like y'all check out our fans, that fans to the channel. Like no one's fans. We all fam. So we always say we have fam of the channel, whatever. We have follow whatever. So so when people start actually following our channel, we decided then like let's go ahead and make this a business. So November, December last year, we really started putting into motion, doing research, finding out how can we launch and release our products. And then I got sent to Jersey to work. And then we was planning it on our own to have it. But when I got sent to Jersey to work, we were trying to figure out how can we do this away. And then we started finding out more research and started finding out, okay, it's definitely possible. But I'm in Jersey. And then COVID hit. Again, it's not like Nino always laugh at me, whatever, when I say COVID's a blessing. But for people like us, that COVID was a way for us for me to get sent home and us to really focus and concentrate on our goals and our dreams. Like either you're making someone else rich or you're making yourself rich.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
And so COVID allowed us to really settle down, make this stuff happen. So here we are.
Shout out to coronavirus.
Shout out to coronavirus. Rest in peace to everyone who died from coronavirus, but for some, man, everybody's story is different. I mean,
Right.
some people have AIDS and they able to do a successful business, touring and changing lives, whatever. So everyone, like, there's always a bad side and a good side.
Shout out to Magic Johnson.
Negative to, see,
I mean,
since he had HIV, he's more successful than he was when he was playing. So I mean, it's always a good and positive side to everything, whatever. So for us, COVID has been nothing but, I don't say a blessing, but it brought us together as a couple. It brought us together as a business. And we wouldn't be having anything that we have now if it wasn't for this period. I want you to say COVID as God first and then COVID. I mean, not COVID, God first and then just us just really focusing and using this time wisely.
When we see the face mask with the guy first, you know.
I think a lot of us, like, we benefited from the pause.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because the world don't stop.
Right.
So this pause gave us a chance to put things in perspective. It also it turned a lot of regimes upside down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It opened doors for businesses that people wouldn't have even had the time to think of, much less think of. Just to go, you know what? I got time to do this.
That was
You know what
how
I'm saying?
Thirsty Slurpee came about.
You feel what I'm saying?
See, it's millions of stories like this. So, like, I was talking to one of my frat brothers the other day. He came out Saturday and shout out to Travis and Derek. But we was talking about just like this, like when this is over with, when 2020 ends, whether coronavirus ends with it or it's just a new chapter, a new year, whatever. What did you do in 2020 during this silence?
Right.
This solitary confinement.
Right.
Because everyone got sent home one way or another.
Right.
It changed your life in whatever way. Like I said, she got new business. We got business. Y'all got this.
We got
new
business right here. Yeah.
Look at this, all this stuff. I'm not sure how long you had this, but
Yeah.
I'm saying, like,
Episode
what
5.
did you do with this time? Like, and even if it's not starting a business, like we was talking about the other day, like you and your wife, you and your man, you and your kid, like what did y'all do constructive during this time period to come together? Like I know people that have built houses and built a new bedroom. Like my man Remy Rowe created a whole new house for himself. And
Wow.
Like there's people that have been doing you this time. Like I'm home. Let me read some books.
Yeah.
Like get caught up on all your books. Get caught up on fixing up your house and get caught up in whatever. We build the business from home. Like our vision board was to build a gym.
Y'all did that.
Y'all did that.
We have a
That was
whole
dope gym, too.
in a home.
You got a whole
Wow.
gym in the
treadmill,
garage.
elliptical, bikes, bench, weights, boxing. Like we have a whole full gym,
Yep.
so we
Shout
don't
out
need
to
to
my
go
man.
to a gym.
I could come there.
Yeah, you go work out.
Anytime. Pull up. Mic check, testing. Hello.
Y'all don't make me pull up over there, man.
We 5 minutes from here, literally 5 minutes.
5 minutes for real?
Yeah.
So y'all don't diss out of Douglasville?
Yeah, they
5
literally
minutes.
right there on Veterans. As soon as you get to the
Hey, don't tell that.
Yeah, no, don't put them out there. Don't put them out there. Don't put them out there.
let's just say they filming Stranger Things the next season out here.
Right.
Wow.
They're 2 minutes away from where they filming Stranger Things, the arcade scene.
So let me ask y'all. Y'all did the sleeve. So y'all did a temporary surgery, right? So they put a sleeve on, and then at some point.
No. So go ahead.
Well, you may say it differently than I'm
So a sleeve is not like so. There's several types of weight loss surgery. There's what the traditional one. There's the sleeve.
Yeah.
There's a bypass. There's a lat band, and there's a whole bunch of other type of different things. But we had a sleeve. Sleeve is not like a sleeve. There's a lat band, probably what you're talking about, where you put a band.
Yeah, they put a
over
band
your
on.
stomach that's
And then
prevents you.
they take it off after a while.
Yeah, we had a sleeve. Like they actually removed 80% of our stomach.
That's the surgery that I heard about first.
Yeah,
Where
See,
they-
there's
where
a
it's-
bypass
it's permanent.
Where people have where they bypass your stomach and reroute your intestines from your big stomach to your lower intestines. We didn't do that. We had a sleeve. We have a stomach. Like say this cup. They took out like 80% of our stomach and
Right.
leaving like a sleeve. It looked like literally like a sleeve, like Caitlin's arm, like a narrow
Like
sleeve,
seriously.
like literally a sleeve.
like,
Yeah.
just like
And then so it restricted us from getting like this Ciroc that I have here would have me super drunk in 3 minutes
And full.
and full, and 10 minutes later I'm back to normal. And I get super full. We get super full really
Real quick.
quick, and then we get hungry really quick. So we.
So
This nigga
can
said.
it end up expanding?
Okay, yeah, if we do it right there, yeah. Like us, we hard headed, so we haven't reached the level that we should have reached. But I'm down over 100. She's down close to 90, whatever. So
Wow.
we happy with it. We didn't want to lose weight super fast, but we looking extra sick, whatever. But we could have been a lot hard headed because right, we shouldn't be drinking this right now. But
My
again,
bad.
we want example. If we want to do sleep our way, and so we live in our life the way we want to live
But
it.
I
But
feel like that's more realistic. Like
right,
people,
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. But
people drink, people eat, people do stuff. Y'all
Yeah.
realistic.
so when we
Word, because if you'd have showed up to my house a month after the surgery, super skinny,
Yeah.
I'd be like, "What crack you smoking?"
right, that's a fact.
You know how black folks do.
Right.
Right. Yeah,
You got that?
yeah.
You got that good meth?
Right. So that's our story. So that's what we've been trying to focus on. Just tell, because again, we could easily, lie and say no, we didn't have surgery. Even Aaron, we've been public about it, but but it definitely brought us together. It definitely something men meet because again, we had surgery the same day, only a few hours apart. So I was there for her. She was there because we had a whole cast, a crew like the kids and Mira, and Miney, and my mama and my brother. But we was able to go through this process together. I didn't want to lose weight and get super fine, and I didn't want her to lose weight and get super fine without me, whatever. So we said, no, let's do it together.
Jealousy.
Because I know a lot of people that have divorced since because the husband get mad because the wife looks super fine and now she don't want and he don't feel comfortable and then he get surgery and the wife feel jealous, whatever. So we want to go through that. We want to do it together, whatever. And like we gonna have liposurgery and stuff maybe together. After, do whatever. Like
So
we ain't done.
Oh,
yet.
so it's more processes.
Oh, yeah,
to
it's
it.
like I said.
if you want, no, I mean
You don't have to,
you don't
but
have
like I said, this is phase one. Like the surgery, is just the introduction to the new life. Then you got to eat right and work out with it, and then maintain it, whatever. But we, have some other issues. Like I have some imperfections I want to work on, like man boobs and shit that I want to take on, whatever. But I want to work out hard,
Press them things.
grind out, do weights and do whatever, and then have that be my last resort to just trim some fat. You know what I mean?
So for people who are thinking about doing something similar, what have you guys noticed as far as energy level?
Sex is great. This a PG show?
No, it's not actually. No.
Yeah.
Not PG here.
Energy
Trust
My
me.
level.
mama might be watching. Let me make sure I say it too, Kurt. Yeah, sex
Your
is
brother
amazing.
already made a
Sex is
comment.
amazing. Your boy putting it down.
You said
What do you
amazing,
mean?
so that means you're talking about me.
I'm not talking about you. I can
Wow.
only speak for myself. That's another show. But yeah, I mean, the energy's better. We're happier. We can do things like even me. These pants, I'm not sure anybody pay attention, but you should be paying attention. But these are the size 40. Like when I started my weight loss journey, I was a size like 56.
Wow.
These are Polo, Ralph Lauren. These
Wow.
are Ralph. Makes a difference. These are Ralph.
Ralph.
Not
We
Polo
don't need-
Association. These are Ralph.
Ralph.
We don't need no.
These are size 40.
Right.
It's 40 pants. These are what would be considered for someone like me, like a real
Pause.
nigga.
Did you say panties?
I ain't seen no damn panties.
You don't need no
DJ,
more.
You gotta.
This guy.
No, he gotta enunciate because
These
he
are-
slurred that last part.
These
So I
are
just want to
size
clarify
40.
that he said pants,
These are
not
skinny.
panties.
These are technically considered skinny jeans. You don't rock skinny jeans, but these are size 40. So
Son, why they don't sell nothing but skinny jeans for dudes anymore, man?
I
This
don't
shit
know
is
why.
whack.
I have no idea. My wife, she's down from a 30, 32. She down to she can get to a 14, 16 now. So
That's
Dope.
amazing.
yeah, man. So that's energy levels is good. You're happier again. Just like it's literally life changing because again, the certain things that we couldn't do, like even small thing like going on an airplane and actually fastening the seatbelt, something I could never do before.
Doing
Yeah,
burpees.
doing a burpee.
Push-ups.
Shout out to X28, like doing a push up, doing a burpee, doing a like little thing like the seatbelt thing was amazing. Like going to like for us fat people, those who know who's fat, you go on an airplane, we had to tuck in the seatbelt to our stomach just to make the stewardess think that your seat is
Wow.
fastened. Like,
Wow.
It wasn't fastened because it couldn't connect. It's a short.
So
But now.
You didn't want to ask for a
Now we connecting, pulling, tightening, we good, whatever. We can go to a concert now and actually enjoy the seat, whatever. Not sitting there all being uncomfortable, whatever. We can actually fit in the stadium seat now. So it's the little things for us that people appreciate. Like y'all can go anywhere and enjoy what I want to enjoy, but something like us, like we couldn't even appreciate like going to places because the seats was too small, you're uncomfortable, you scared something may break. Like Nino back in the day, I used to break every white chair that was known to man outside.
So yo, we used to. This is back before memes, before really the internet got popping.
Right.
If we had the internet back in these days, these pictures would be viral right now.
I'm so glad the internet wasn't available in like the
Right.
90s.
Right. So my man, like he said, he used to break some chairs. So we used to take pictures of the chairs, put them up in the break room.
Right. The bodies.
Put the pictures up in the break room.
Wow.
Yeah, yo. Like so, when you go in the break room, you know how you see the job board. You would see the broken chairs.
But
You know what? That's not okay.
It's not.
It's not.
But we ain't had no real HR department back then either. See, today's times, people tell. Everybody tells in today's time. Back in the day, you know.
And there's not a Me Too movement for fat people. Like there's no one there to fight for the rights of us
Right,
fat
this-
people.
Okay, you see how you're saying for fat people or whatever, like for skinny people too, like or how people make fun of somebody because they're so small.
Here she go. No, I'm gonna let you go ahead. I'm gonna let you go ahead.
I wish I had your size, but go ahead.
Let her be her voice.
But no, look, like I want to gain weight because I've always been the skinny
That is
girl.
not-
Well, not now, you know, a little thick. No, like before, I've always been the skinny girl, and I've, you know, have issues with my appearance as well, being skinny. Like, I just feel like we just
You know
don't need
what?
to leave everybody alone.
And I get it
Like,
because a lot of
Y'all know what you
skinny
mean.
girl get the little stigma that y'all just throw up food and eat up and y'all just don't
I
eat.
get
shit.
that.
Y'all be starting yourself.
So not to interject, but between the two sides, some people just have confidence in who they are.
Period.
Yeah.
Like
Whether
I'll
it's
admit,
size.
when I was skinny, I had confidence. I'm a big dude now, and I still got that same confidence.
Hey, I stick my chest out.
Yeah, I
You know what
stick
I'm
my
saying?
chest out.
I gotta look good, but
right. Yeah, I'm big boy season in, bro.
you know what I mean?
Yeah, for me, I never had like that type of confidence. Like I was always ashamed. I was big. My butt was always big, so I always had the girl twitching. You walk this and you always do this, whatever. So I always had things. So now, like this is the best I almost said best I ever looked, but.
Best you
Like,
felt about
best
how
I
you look.
felt about how I look in a long
Right.
time. Like I can do different things. I can dress things up. Like I can wear clothes that I never was ever not skinny pants, whatever, but just shirts. It's more to my more. I'm accessible to
Yeah.
a lot
More
more
things.
things versus
Right.
I ain't gotta go to Big and Tall and get them little Tommy Bahama shirts and them Cuba Vera shirts and shit. I
Right.
have to go on a cruise and think I'm the shit by wearing Cuba Vera shirts. Like no one wears that.
Yeah.
No one wears that, but because that's the only thing I was lending suits and shit like that. Now I can wear. No, I don't know people what say True Religion, but I got a True Religion shirt my daughter bought me 3 years ago.
religion no more.
They don't.
Nah.
See, I'm behind. See,
It's
I
a
don't
wrap.
know. So like literally, we ever blow up, we need to hire a stylist because I really don't know what skinny people wear. 'Cause we've been
Today's style, for the most part, people shop at H&M or, and you know what I mean, and they get
shop
the
at
jeans.
H&M?
Sometimes for the
shoot you,
jeans,
man. I'm shoot
nah,
you.
for the jeans and shit.
No, H&M, man.
But
they
the
don't-
shirt is what matters.
No,
because
H&M is on Papa John's level, bro.
No, yeah, I get.
You
No,
don't-
I'm
you
just
don't
saying. I'm
shop
just
at
saying.
H&M,
No,
man.
I'm not.
I
saying,
got you.
hold on.
I got you.
I'm not saying H&M particular. I'm saying stores like that.
Oh, okay.
Hold on, wait, but you just said something.
Hollister.
True religion. Look, my jacket is.
See? So, is true religion still in style, Caitlin?
No, it's
That'll be a
really
no.
not. But it's
See what I mean?
So I got two.
That's like me showing.
He just reached out for hope.
I got
He
two.
just reached out for hope and you crushed it. Go ahead,
No,
man.
I got two true religion shirts. I can't wear them no more.
You can wear them.
Well, I can't wear them no more.
But you bought it, pay
I've been
for it.
saving
People
them.
don't talk
I've been
about it
saving
no
them.
Ain't nobody gonna talk about you.
Go ahead and cut the grass.
No, Kaden said that. So I
Ain't
got
nobody
two
gonna
shirts.
talk
I've been
about you.
waiting to wear it like I'm busting like here.
Son,
No.
son,
Pass, don't do it.
Go ahead and
So,
wear them.
I got a white tee
Yeah.
and a black and gold tee.
Go jogging, cut the
Of course you
grass.
got that black and gold.
I got it
okay?
black and gold.
I got a homeboy that came out his house back in the day, ashy foot, underwear, and bagged the chick. Dude,
I can wear all Walmart, bro,
right?
Me too.
and stick my chest out.
I'm sorry.
And-
I feel like men, y'all gotta dress like a certain type of, cause y'all clothes just be looking like.
Says the skinny, pretty chick.
But like girls, we can put on something cheap and it can be cute. But I don't feel like guys.
and
So
I-
you
It
saying,
depends
so
on
you
who you
saying
are.
dudes gotta wear something
No,
name
it-
brand?
No, not name brand, but y'all gotta look at more
Right.
so
See-
y'all stuff and
see,
this looks too cheap.
what we
Let
can
me go
tell-
with this.
I don't wear
We
cheap.
can
I ain't
tell-
wearing no cheap material.
What we can
bro.
tell right now is she's younger than us,
Yeah.
Okay.
and she's been looked at a certain way all her life because every guy does not feel like that, and every girl does not feel like that. Just because you've been pretty all your life, look, every girl can't wear everything, and every guy can't wear anything.
But I don't disagree because it's been plenty times. Like I normally shop for my wife, not because I'm the controlling thing, but I got more of an eye to me. Like most of the fly shit that she wear, I probably picked out.
Here we go again.
I can't dress.
I'm
Nah.
saying I normally swag her out. Like I normally do the thing.
You
like,
know what you want her to look
I
like.
do.
Yeah.
You gotta look an eye for something. So I
Sometime-
figure out, but I could find some fly shit in Walmart and
You
make
would
me
never
like
know.
you would never fucking know
No,
whatever.
that's what
They
I'm
real.
saying. Like I look, okay, I have a son, and I go in the little boy section. And I'm like, what
Kyrie be
is
fly.
thi- Exactly, but I be like, what is like I? If
Nah, I
I'm
hear
putting
this,
him-
right?
To be honest, if I'm putting him
My
in
nephew be
Walmart
fly.
clothes or something,
Right.
it's to go to daycare. But when
Right,
we're going
right,
out,
right.
it's all
Yeah.
like
I go to the
no.
club and walk. And look, I'll go.
It's dark in there.
I'll
Who
be-
wanna see what you got on?
I'll be in Walmart from like
Because I be
from like
looking
chest to the
material.
shorts. You
So
know
if
what
a
I'm saying?
dude got on some, so if a dude's shoes got a crease in it, you ain't hollering at him.
No, oh, that's the first thing I look at.
Right.
is the
See,
shoe.
that's what I'm talking about.
First.
That's what I'm.
But the
talking.
shoes gonna be dope though. You know what I'm saying? I might have on a new era and a fresh pair
So
of kicks.
Can everybody
But from here to here is
like I
Walmart.
said, can everybody in here agree? If you wear Air Force Ones, you only get one wear out of them.
You get two.
Two.
You get two.
They start looking dirty.
You get a
And then
great
you
wear.
probably get more wear, but you
Hey,
gotta wear them too like
Now,
to be
now don't the
popular.
Nah.
now don't the black ones after the second wear look like you work at
Who
Wendy's?
wears black ones anymore?
Right.
That's
True
not
that.
allowed.
You be
That's
surprised,
not-
yo.
No.
But let's get into the question. Because I bought my wife's, like, so, I don't know if y'all know this, like, I'm a big Invicta watch collector. Like, I watch, I'm a collector.
I can tell you what you gonna say.
So I tried to buy my wife's, like, I figured since I wear watches, I can maybe buy her purses. Make her, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause, like, I have my thing.
Yeah.
I want you to just like my thing because it's my thing. I want you to have your own thing. So then she can, appreciate you.
Shit.
So she can find something. So I tried to get her Michael Kors some purses.
Right.
So I bought Michael Kors, and then again, like I said, this year, early year from like November through March, I was in New Jersey working because I'm a trainer. So I tell my class about like I'm proud, like I'm like, Mel, I got these watches I'm buying, and I bought my wife Michael Kors purse, and they look at me like, Michael Kors, nigga, nobody wear Michael Kors.
Oh, here we
anymore.
go, here we
And I
go.
know though that you need to buy her some Hermes, you need to buy a Gucci, and, like shut me down. Like I just bought her like 2 Michael Kors purses. I spent like $200 each on these purses. I'm
Man.
bragging like, yeah, I'm flexing like, yeah, I'm in Atlanta. Yeah, I'm from Atlanta. I got her 2 Michael Kors. They look at me like, nigga, no one wears Michael Kors purses. So Caitlin, by you being from New York, looking at you have a Gucci purse on.
Michael Kors is played out.
No, look, okay. For a certain age
Hey.
bracket.
What she look? You see how she this way? She doing this way.
Here we go.
No,
Here
look,
we
because
go.
he said I'm younger.
I mean-
no young girl's gonna want that. You get what I'm saying? But an older, mature lady will want that. Some people do want that.
What about
And
the Dooney?
They do look nice, and I still see people wearing them.
Right.
But me, nah, I want the Louis, the Gucci.
So your man buy you a Michael Kors. You
Look,
mad?
my baby just bought me a Louis bag. Okay. Oh, that's what
One
we're
thing
doing.
about
That's
me.
See, the pressure is on. So now, like, I gotta buy her like a Louis purse or something. Once this pops up, I'm not doing it now. I'm not going on my limit.
What you looking like that for?
But what you do is
Cause time out, cause you looking like what I'm looking like that for. And I'm sitting here like time out. Some of us are a little bit older.
Oh,
Let's just be real. And I don't see no return investment on a Louis bag that you're gonna put in the closet for. Yo, word. If I
Did
bought,
you not just see Kylie? Her mom gave her one, and then she gave
Man,
it to her
I'm-
daughter.
I'm
They
not-
go,
Oh, you saying they pass it down.
yeah.
all I'm saying is I buy my wife some jewelry. She wear it once. I don't see it again. I'm pissed. Why the fuck did I buy it?
Look,
Also-
I'm not really a jewelry person. Like you just gotta figure out what your person likes, and that's
Right.
what you get them.
Cause
Like
I was the person, I ain't gonna front, like in Atlanta, remember Atlanta used to be big on bootleg.
period.
I
Still.
was
I think that's
Still.
still big on
Still.
bootleg a little
But I
bit.
used to buy my wife all the type of the Coach purses and
Big
the
We got some comments popping on Twitter. People.
Oh, man.
Hey, well, shout out to Trap Vision. We got Snuggle in the building.
Yep. Shout out to
Shout
Trap
out to
Vision.
Trap Vision 3D. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to Trap Vision. Y'all Trap Vision, make sure y'all subscribe to all Gas No Breaks.
Yeah.
Atomic Dog, you can get the FU. I ain't Charles Barkley.
I can't see him from here. We got a lot of comments,
Yeah, man, we got some comments popping on. Yeah, man.
Let me go to the
So
comments.
I'm trying to fill it in. Atomic Dog also said this brother has AIDS. When we was talking about, you said
Dr. Sebi saved him. He does not have AIDS
Right.
anymore.
Dr. Sebi saved magic.
Yes.
But yeah, I was into the
No more.
fake persons days, and then again, it took one of my homeboys. Shout out to Alex. I haven't seen him in 10 years, 15 years. But Alex was like, man, why would you buy your wife a fake purse? Because it was a girl at my job who's the plug on fake purses.
Right. Okay.
And so I bought like 2 Coach purses and like some other purse from her. I'm thinking I'm doing good. I'm bringing home some cute purses to her, whatever.
Right.
And dude's like, why would you buy your wife a fake purse? I'm like, because they're cheap. Like, it's a trick question. Like, it's a cheap purse. We like,
I see get cats with fake belts
like,
all the
would
time.
he said, would you wear fake J's?
Word.
I was like, no.
No.
That-
Like,
So
so
why
why
do
would
you
you buy
think-
your purse?
That-
And that moment, literally, something
Switched
very
up.
small
Switched up.
changed my life.
Yeah, yeah.
And I haven't bought her a fake anything since then. So
Yeah,
now, like,
I
so
agree, because them seeds, they were connected. Like, it was cold, they was touching.
I ain't know what it was.
Y'all
I
heard it
thought
here
it was a
first.
nice dope purse.
That's when you get the Jordans and the Jordan got the booty on it.
Right. Remember the clear Air Force Ones and whatever, like, them days. So now, like, okay, I'm gonna buy a real thing. So now it's like, okay, I'm gonna buy some Michael Kors, like that. People wear Michael Kors. They go to the mall, they got Michael Kors, and then Jersey just literally shut it out. Like, well, maybe Jersey's just like a bougie thing. Get everyone there into Gucci and Louis and Hermes and stuff like that, and people walk around with Hermes purses. I'm like, I've never even seen. I heard Meek Mill rap about it, but now you got one. So like, well, shit, if you got one, then I gotta get her
You
one.
buy her Hermes.
Y'all call in 678-829-7380. We got Meet 9 in the building.
Yep.
Let's keep it moving along with y'all Meet 9 Nutrition. Y'all selling some stuff online, right?
Wait. I got some more nutrition stuff. Hold on. Wait.
We gotta move the show a little bit, so I'm trying to.
Just one more question.
Okay, one more.
Because we are melanated in here, right? So we deal with things like diabetes and hypertension.
I was getting to that.
Did you guys
Cut
have?
me off, though.
Oh,
Ooh,
my bad.
Ooh, it's toxic.
See how you?
That's all right.
It's a little hot.
You spicy.
I'm sorry.
Spicy.
Keep it going.
Have you guys? Not trying to put your business out there, but
And
has there,
we're open book on any question you want to ask.
so have you guys gotten better on issues like that, even if it wasn't hypertension or high blood or diabetes?
Well, yeah, we neither. Yeah. So let me say this: she was diagnosed with sarcoidosis.
Okay.
When we thought we was gonna, and again, that's another thing. We talk about marriage and life that made me want eventually probably write a book or whatever. But like, she got diagnosed with sarcoidosis. And if anybody knows sarcoidosis, it's like a lung disorder where like Bernie Mac died from it, Reggie White died from it. So like, it's a terminal disease that people can die from, whatever. So when she found out she had sarcoidosis, like that was a scary moment. So again, and during this moment, it may be too personal, but during this moment that we found out she had sarcoidosis, we was actually thinking about going through a divorce. And I literally, we was living in an apartment complex in Alpharetta, and I literally went to the apartment complex and signed my own lease. I was literally gonna move out, leave her apartment, her and the kids, and I was gonna have like a 1-bedroom apartment where and still help out with the bills, blah 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 blah. When she found out she had that, we cut everything off, and that was like the turning moment. So since then, we stopped smoking. Which she stopped smoking first, whatever, and then we started taking control of the health, and that's what really started the whole health journey of us getting in shape, trying to lose weight, and then once we try to lose weight on our own, like we lost 50 pounds, 60 pounds, 100 pounds here and there, gained it back, lost weight. We was doing protein shakes companies and stuff like that, losing weight, gaining weight, blah blah blah. It always come back, whatever. So that's when we decided to say, you know what, we'll try the weight loss surgery route. But to answer your question, yeah, we neither one of them had diabetes. Okay. I had high cholesterol before I had surgery. My results came back healthy. Like I'm just healthy. I'm just a healthy fat person.
And I've always been diagnosed with high blood pressure.
Right.
So whereas my blood pressure used to be like 180 over 100, now it's like where it should be. Like
okay.
So that's a dramatic
change. She don't even take her blood pressure pills anymore.
Okay.
Not saying you shouldn't take your blood pressure pills, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just saying that
do the healthy things so you don't have right.
But yeah, so things got a lot better.
So let's talk about the site.
Let's talk about shop Mete Nutrition, MAI Nutrition. The site that we put together, we do everything in house, no help, no funding. So let's talk about this right quick. Like when we started this journey, we wanted to look for investors and try to find family and friends that want to help out. But we noticed, or that we not noticed, we realized that everyone don't see your vision and everyone don't understand your goals, and that's something I really had to learn.
So,
because
to add to that, not to cut you off, but that's why part of me, I pub the show. We shout out the show. We do this, but whether you follow us or not,
yeah,
we appreciate
that.
Hey, you know what I mean? That's how I am. So like, you can't.
But it takes some time. Like
you
found that out now.
Yeah.
Like we just not figuring this out like now. Like we went through the whole process of I got 3,000 friends on Facebook and I'm just stuck at 800 subscribers. Like now we got 1,600, but like I got 3,000, close to 4,000 friends. And I don't just
and shout out to those that do like and subscribe and promote.
I got another 3,000 friends on Instagram, and I got like 5. Like I'm a social media person. I got like 5 Instagram pages.
Right.
Like 2 Twitters. I still got MySpace. Like I pub heavy on all.
Hey, you got MySpace?
Yeah, I still got my MySpace.
Ooh.
Chicago, Tampa. Yeah.
Tom still your friend?
Yeah. Tom's still my friend. I still got my top 5. Shout out that my mama's still my top 5. Like, I still got. I'm on Jermaine Dupri Global 13.
Let's take it a little bit further back. You got music on your page when it plays?
Yeah, I still got it. I haven't been on it lately, but I still active. Like I still keep it active. Like I have everything. I still got my I have everything. But my point is like no. It took us a long time to get there because I'm like, how in the hell do I got 5,000, 6,000 total friends?
Yeah.
But we stuck at 1,600 subscribers. At this point, 1,300 subscribers. Or at that point, 1,000 subscribers. Like I just knew, again, you not blindside. You think like shit. I on a page. I got 3,000 friends. We're gonna go monetize the first hour.
Right.
But no, it's people subscribing like. Wait a minute, why Caitlyn just not subscribed to the channel? Like she knew she was friends with us long time ago. You just not subscribing.
Yeah.
Or you subscribe to us and then you unsubscribe to it and now you subscribing back to it.
Yeah.
So like it's stuff like that. So at least he figured out now early on, but it took many nights and crying and tears like upset.
Yeah.
Right.
But then I'd be like, so what did people do back in the day? Because there was no social media.
Word of mouth.
Word of mouth is still the most powerful thing.
Posters, right? Yep.
That's why I go out there so
Right.
much.
Yeah.
And I be like, I stop everybody.
Word of mouth.
Yes, you have to.
You got to. Yeah.
She'll tell you she came up to the pool hall and was just nobody bought anything, but she still was out there.
Because this is our motto. Your most supporters are gonna come from people you do not know.
That you don't know. Yeah.
For example, so we talking about our business that we just launched, whatever. Like we thought that again, there's no shade to anyone. I don't want people to get mad and say, no, I'm not gonna work with y'all and order y'all. But we just knew, cause again, we do a lot of research. We on YouTube 24 hours a day. I watch all these videos of people making $1 million in the first 5 minutes of them launching or they relaunching and this and that, and all these girls, showing their orders of them fulfilling orders and they selling lashes and makeup and lip gloss and face kits and hair products and all this type of stuff, whatever. And they got orders as big as this room full of orders. We have 90 orders we got fulfilled within the last hours. I'm like, that's gonna be us, whatever. So when we launch, and again, check out our last new YouTube video. The first 48 is the title of it. The first 48 of the launch of us. So kind of theme after the first 48 was the top starts, the clock starts ticking after the detective's call. So we try to do a video showing you what's like during the first 48 hours of launching a business. And we just knew, though, we expected rather, like thousands and thousands. Like we thought people gonna rush to the website and it's gonna like people come up whatever. But we sitting there and it was like.
I'm like, what time is
It's all at the same time.
Right, and then people start coming to the website, and then they'll leave, and they put stuff in their cart, then they'll leave, and I'm saying like, what the hell, like.
But look, I got people following the page, liking them.
Yeah.
Why
And
don't
don't
you
buy
say you
whatever.
want something? Like, what's up?
So it's at that moment I talked to like my mentor, who's also my manager, Jay. She was just like you can't and this has been my philosophy. But again, sometimes you don't you don't listen, adhere to your own advice with it. But like you can't expect you from other people because they not you.
Oh yeah.
And that's been like the biggest thing that to this day, even up to now, like I look at my phone and see do we got orders and people who's checking us out, whatever. Because I'm thinking like shit. Like if Nino had a company, I'm buying a million things from him on the first day. I'm not buying it. I'm at least sharing it.
Right.
Like if Caitlin, like once I leave here, I'm sharing her things. I haven't bought not one thing from her yet because she didn't bring it in with her today because she didn't know. But it's her fault. It's her fault. It's his fault because she didn't know. He didn't know that she was coming. But we didn't know.
Damn,
but
Nino.
I'm sharing it. So if I'm not gonna buy, I'm at least gonna share it. Let the word get out there. But no, I can't expect me from other people because they're not me, and I can't expect people to see our dream, our vision because they not me and meat, whatever.
I learned that when I had my son. Like,
Right.
Yep.
And that's a
what I
life
would do
lesson.
For you, I know you won't do for
for
me
me,
because
right.
you're not me.
That's right.
Like,
And that don't mean you stop doing you because that's who you are. Like
Right.
you are a
Yeah.
genuinely
Keep
sweet
it,
person.
yeah.
You should remember Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated, but that's just how she is, whatever. But you can't expect you, and that's you shouldn't change. Like I'm not gonna say, you know what? Since you're not gonna do that, I'm not gonna change who I am. But I also got to realize, hey, everybody's not you, whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
That is a track.
But me just happy that we just able to do what we do now, and we do it together. Whether it be one person buying it or 1,000 people buying it, whatever. Whether we make $1 or make $5 million, whatever. Could we make
it's
$5
just
million?
you happy doing it. 'Cause
Yeah, doing it because we doing it together, whatever. But yeah.
Right now, we're coming up on about an hour into the show, so we're gonna take a quick break. When we come back, I want you guys to make sure that you put all of your information out there where people can reach you, website, social media, all of that stuff. And I want to invite you guys to stay for our topics, if you don't mind.
Absolutely. I mean, we ain't,
Sure.
That's cool.
yeah, absolutely.
All right, we're gonna
take
take a.
some flicks for the gram.
You know what I mean?
Yo, if y'all want to talk to me now, y'all call in 678-829-7380. It's all Gas No Breaks. You can follow us on Instagram
Yeah.
and Twitter
Yep.
at AG_NBATL.
Man, click the subscribe button, man. Hit YouTube, man. Hit
And-
the notification bell so you know when we go live.
Before
Man.
we go to break, I want to give a shout out to Atomic Dog,
Yep.
who says you still
Shout out
owe
to
him
Michelle.
$1.
Shout out to Be Love.
I got you. I got you. I got
All
you.
right, and then I got shout out to Unbox D Sneaks. You know the
Shout
true
out-
definition
shout
of
out to
love right
Fred.
there.
Yeah.
Princess Amira TV. Shout out to Trap Vision 3D.
Shout out to
Yeah.
Trap.
Shout out to who we got?
We got
Lawan.
Snutter.
We got We got shout out to Armani Arif. Yep. So yeah, shout out to our live listeners. Shout out to our callers. Make sure y'all call in and participate. Like I said, if y'all got
Please.
questions for them,
Please.
and yeah, coming up and after the break, we're gonna get into some other stuff.
Real quick.
All gas, no breaks.
Yeah.
We on mute.
First things first, if I ever offended you, fuck your feelings. Lately having premonitions, I'm broken on all these niggas.
Welcome back.
Dang.
Cut me right off. Okay.
We gonna go ahead and go, man. I'm gonna fade this out real smooth. Yeah, smooth. Get them, Dream. Yo, you're right back with All Gas No Breaks ATL. I'm your boy DJ Dream. That's my guy.
King Nino in the building. With
Yeah.
KJ in the building.
Speaking to the mic. Come on.
KJ in the building.
You know you
Dang,
ain't
y'all know
shy,
I'm
man. No,
shy.
No,
hell
you ain't
nah.
shy.
Yes, I really
Not
am.
after last week's conversation. Well, it wasn't last week. It was the other week.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nah. You ain't shy.
I really am.
Nah, we
I heard
ain't.
that episode. I was like, whoa.
Whoa.
Yep, had some,
Oh, wait.
we had some negative feedback about that episode, but we'll talk about that.
It was a good episode.
It was a good episode, though. It was a great episode. We still had more viewers than any other show we had. So
That had to be. If it was
I think
negative, it
was
had to be
just-
found, right?
I think,
Oh yeah.
I think it was just a lot. We had a lot going on.
yeah, we did.
Hey, if you are family and you
Yeah.
can't handle it,
If y'all sensitive, sorry.
Right. Don't be sensitive.
so, bruh. Oh wait. Let's put them back on with their video.
Okay.
Y'all let everybody know, man, about the merch and everything else y'all got going on.
So we started our company. It's officially a week in about 3 days now. We started last Friday. Started off slow, but ended up picking up. Whatever. This is like I said, a week later. We sell or we provide nutritional supplements from whey protein to multivitamins to pre-workout to which apple cider vinegar gummies. To detox. We even have anxiety. Everybody in 2020 stressed out. Rest in peace to Breonna Taylor. So we got we have anxiety medicine that help calm you down. We have blood sugar control for those who need assistance with diabetes. So we got a long list of products that you can take, and we also got merchandise from masks. T-shirts, everybody been looking for Meet Nine shirts. We got like God First mask, you see on the screen, whatever. So that's been a big popular shirt, whatever. We didn't want to try to get too spiritual, but we wanted to just say, like put God first. Like 2020 again is the year that God silent everything, whatever. Get a chance for you to listen, put God first, and then from there you can do whatever you want to do. So we got popular God First shirts that people have been buying and been looking at, and then of course we got classic Meet Nine merch. And then those is in the fitness. We have Meet Nine fitness shirts, girl power shirts, and we also brought some gifts.
Oh snap! We love them.
Caitlin doesn't have a gift right now, but I'm gonna make sure my soror had not only just a gift, but she had the best gift. So I'm gonna take extra special care for my soror. So this is for Nino.
We appreciate that.
And then this is for the homie Dream. And Caitlin package will be arriving very shortly. It's gonna be a special gift.
Oh,
That's gonna be more than them.
Yo,
that's what's up, man.
You know what I'm saying?
What y'all got?
We got a fitness band.
got a fitness
We got a
band,
thank
man.
you card.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, got some t-shirts.
Nino
Let's see
got
if y'all
the
can hold that up. It says
Meet
Meet
Nine got a
Nine.
classic Meet Nine shirt.
You know what I'm saying? Hold up.
You got the Meet Nine band. So that's the free package that come with every gift. Every gift comes with Nino.
Go ahead.
Every package will come with a free gift for right now. Again, we may switch up later on, but right now, every package will come with a free wristband. You got a Meet Nine sticker they can put for your laptop or a book or whatever you want to use it for.
Yeah.
Then we got a thank you card in it, and then of course whatever you order. So Nino has the Meet Nine T-shirt,
I'm gonna have to make
and
an
then
order,
he
man.
has a Meet Nine fitness shirt with the black and white colorway.
Yo.
I like that.
All right, so I got something for the next show, so I don't wear the same thing every show, every week.
So it has Meet Nine on the Meet Nine fitness, and then we'll have every shirt has either the Meet Nine on the sleeve or on the back, whatever. So Nino has the Meet Nine shirt with the Meet Nine on the sleeve, and then Caitlin gonna have a special gift come this week or next week, whenever we see her next soon, with a special gift for her.
Okay, so everybody that we bring on the show, y'all go ahead and take note.
Yeah, we setting the bar. You can't come up here empty-handed. You drinking good.
Yeah.
It's a good vibe. It's
Yeah.
black owned.
Yeah,
So don't come up here half-stepping. Come bring something.
my man said it. Nino,
It's good.
we got some topics.
We do got some topics.
Bruh, let's hit them with it, man.
Let's go into it. Let's get into the drama. Let's get into it.
We got some drama, too.
We got some drama with Agent Orange. My man don't be paying his taxes, yo. My man said, we got that slide right there, but hold on. Before we get into the we will fill that seat, we got to talk about your man only paying taxes. My man, how much you think he paid in taxes over 15
For the last
years?
15 years.
700.
Hold on, no, I said not the actual amount.
Oh.
How much do you think this man is worth, should have paid in taxes over the last
Millions.
15 years?
Millions.
Tens of millions.
Within them tens of millions.
Tens of millions.
So my man only paid $750
Total.
for $750 for 2016, $750 for 2017. Prior to that,
Yeah, I
over the
didn't
last
know
15 years, my man ain't paid not $1.
Y'all didn't know this is
Wow.
top artist over here. How many times he done filed bankruptcy? Come on.
Right.
Wow.
So to get into the story, every business that this man has filed, except for Trump Tower, has went bankrupt, broke, or has not made a profit in no type of form, fashion. My man is a tax loophole genius.
Right.
I know.
Oh, he got some serious accountants.
You can't even get mad. Like, his account is deep.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So as y'all know, he makes an extra $5 million a year from his Mar-a-Lago club in Florida. This is the same club now that you got to stay at because he's always there.
Right.
He ain't never at the White House. He in Mar-a-Lago. He charging Secret Service rooms. He getting money from everyone that comes to Mar-a-Lago.
Right.
Diplomats, you know what I mean? Everybody.
Look,
Wow.
why y'all think he needs to be president another 4 years? Because if he's not,
That, no one,
he's
you're right.
going to
Correct.
jail.
That's why he
He's still going to jail after them next 4 years.
If he wins the election, he's not going to jail. That's the problem.
4 more years. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. Once you've been president, you never pay taxes again, right?
Let's look that up. Let's look that up. Fun fact.
We're going to have to Google that.
Yeah, we're
gonna
gonna.
look
Why
it up.
are you googling
Why
that?
are you Googling that?
I don't think like ex-presidents
Yeah, I heard
and
that.
stuff like that. I don't.
I know ex-presidents get Secret Service detail for the rest of their life.
For the rest of their
I don't know
lives,
about
yeah.
Taxes, that's new.
I don't think they pay taxes.
So Trump took out a $100 million mortgage on Trump Tower. This is his
Whoa.
one primary business that he don't have to pay no bills on until 2022. That's still another 2 years away. He basically profits probably about $35 million off Trump Towers because of the office spaces,
Right.
the businesses that's in the tower itself.
That's crazy.
That's the only business that he has, and his name is worth everything. His name is a credit. It's like a credit card.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that, again, I don't give. I mean, I give credit when credit's due, whatever. I'm not nowhere near a Trump supporter or
Right.
enthusiast, whatever.
No
but
one here is a Trump supporter.
He's a genius at marketing his name. Like, he leveraged his name out.
The
with it.
Apprentice.
Like, a lot of people think he owns all these buildings and all these
No.
towers.
Correct.
He licensed the name out
Yeah.
to them people. So he don't own any of these buildings that he owns. He licensed his name out.
Yep.
Which is smart business, whatever. But besides that, everything else he's done has failed and went crumbled to shit.
I think it's intentional
It
Right.
looks like
because
they-
when you can write off losses, then you don't pay but $700, $750, and you make millions.
$750 and you're making millions.
Crazy.
they do pay taxes.
They do pay taxes.
If people take out, if people that
My
pay
bad.
$700 a paycheck, depending on how much they make,
You know what I mean?
and he pays $750 for the year.
I still
Right.
owe the IRS.
Right.
Right. It's crazy. I need his account.
Trump, let me know. What
Wesley Snipes went to jail for not paying his taxes.
Went to Africa and hid for a minute
Right.
before he went to jail. Yeah. Yeah.
White privilege.
So,
Right.
moving on, because we know that I don't like talking about Agent Orange. This dude is a cancer to whatever you want to say he did. Hold up, before I go into the next subject too, because
Here we go.
yeah. Because this dude unveiled the Platinum Plan when he came here to Atlanta this weekend. The Platinum Plan, as Fox News reports, with less than 6 days away from his election, Trump and News. Oh man, these ads be killing me. What happened? Okay. My
Now they're
bad.
gonna come
I'm
back.
sorry. Yep. With less than 6 weeks away to the election, President Donald J. Trump is looking to chip away at Democrats' advantage by introducing the economic empowerment plan for Black Americans. That's us in the millennial period. Basically, he's proposing that we're going to get about 500,000 new Black-owned businesses, 3 million new jobs for the Black community.
And how can you promise that?
The campaign says it will seek alternative ways to build credit, including rent, utilities, and phone bills, and increase opportunities for small businesses, lending and technical assistance through community development, financial institutions. These are things already in place.
And people would hate. The plan itself, in my humble opinion, isn't a bad plan. However, the plan is won't work for one reason. You got a leader that don't know how to fucking lead, and he don't know how to do it. The plan itself is not the great plan for Black America. It's just a decent plan. It's a great start, but he don't know how to execute that because he don't know anything about running an office or being a leader, and no one in his camp knows how to. The plan itself, his black agenda plan, isn't a bad plan. He just can't execute that.
But is it?
Why do we need a separate plan?
Is
Right.
it?
And so that's the next question. Why do we as Black people even
Need
need
a
a
plan?
Black agenda plan? Like, so that's the real issue. Why is there a Black agenda plan?
Even more than that, I want to go. Is it a plan, or is it an agenda? Because if I say, you know what, bruh,
It's called the platinum
we
plan.
got a plan, man. We
Right.
we
First
gonna
of all-
go sell 300 cars right now.
First of all, it's the platinum plan. No? It's not the gold plan.
Oh, okay.
It's not the silver plan.
Yeah.
It's not even. It's
But-
the platinum, baby.
What is the
that
support
wristband
for
for
it?
the VIP in the back?
What is the support for it though? If I say we're gonna go sell 300 cars, neither one of us has a dealership license. I want to know what is the basis. Like, you could tell me you're gonna do whatever. What do you have to make me believe that your plan is actually a plan and not a promise?
Look, just like welfare and
which he's
child
trying to
and
get rid
all
of.
this other stuff, who's
Right.
mostly on there? Not our folks.
Right.
His folk. It's gonna be the same thing. It's gonna be more them than us.
So as he says, we're doing well overall. We're doing well.
Well,
African Americans are proportionally better,
the Black
and they're
community,
doing
love
better than
me.
they ever done.
They love me.
I'm just telling you, they love me,
My numbers is up. It's higher.
and that's how he says it.
No.
There's only one thing I agreed with Trump on. And
What's that?
That's about people taking over the whole welfare and the whole this and that. Look, I'm a single mother out here, and I don't get nothing,
Right.
nothing from the government at all. And then there's a lot of people who could be out here working and doing
Right.
that, but they just
What-
skim and skim and skim.
I feel like there are people who need it and there are people who take advantage of it.
Yeah, right.
So I don't think we snatch it from the people who need it because it's being abused. There are many organizations, right, that some of us are a part of, and then people go, well, don't they do this and don't they do that? And it's like you can't wrap, the negative of. It's like throwing the baby out with the bathwater. You know what I'm saying? You can't take the negative part of it and then just encompass the whole thing. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's just one of those things where we have to look and be like, damn, they make more a week than I do and sit on their ass, and I'm out here busting my ass, and I can't even get them to give me TANF. Come on, man.
And it's a valuable point. It's just like everyone working at a job when there's someone that does nothing but get all the praises and accolades, and they take off, and they can take off for a week when they want to, and you busting your ass, and you trying to leave work an hour early. Like, no.
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
Yeah, so I get it, but
Still, I mean, it's frustrating. I know people, what I'm saying, when they did the whole unemployment thing, you know what I'm saying, they was making what I made.
right.
Some people
Doing
make like
nothing.
a K a week.
You know what I'm saying? I was like,
Don't raise your hand.
No, I've been furloughed.
I was
since
like,
April.
whoa.
I've been
Oh, wow.
furloughed.
you know what I mean? And so, I mean, yeah, I still
But
got to
I put in
work.
my time. It's okay.
You know what I mean? And then at the same time, those people right now are like, okay, where's the next stimulus? Where I'm like, you know what, my paycheck's still coming, so I'm straight.
Right.
You know what I mean? So you got to take the good with the bad with anything.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, and we black, you know what I'm saying? We take the good and the bad with church. So
Right.
we know how to do
That's a
it.
separate subject. Church.
Hey, well, okay. So slide.
So we will fill that seat now.
Oh
So
man.
Trump decided to go ahead. Rest in peace to Ruth Bader Ginsburg, Supreme Court Justice that recently passed away.
RBG.
Mind you, they was trying to vote him out at the funeral when Trump showed up. Vote him out. So they let him know
Right.
that we don't want him there. So let's introduce who he's picking. Amy Cohen Barrett,
Right.
48 years old, a judge on the U.S. Court of Appeals for the 7th Circuit since Trump nominated her back in 2017 of May. Barrett was originally shortlisted by Trump to replace the vacated seat from Anthony Kennedy back in 2018, which he later gave to Brett Kavanaugh, his other homeboy.
Right.
So just letting you know, Trump controls 3 people
Right.
in the Supreme Court.
And he shouldn't even be allowed to even nominate someone that's 45 days from the election. Like,
You're not. They voted. Remember when Barack tried to
Right.
replace somebody? They voted that
They
down.
did, yeah.
So, as a professor for her at Notre Dame, Barrett belonged to the University Facility for Life until 2016, which promotes anti-abortion resources. According to the judicial questionnaire, she also expressed her views on abortion in a university magazine. She's basically Catholic faith, and they felt like this would be impartial for when she's a judge. Right. All right. Access to healthcare. Basically, she wants to get rid of healthcare for the rest of us.
Man.
Reproductive rights. Basically, she's anti-abortion. So, and racial discrimination. We got some. She also has a couple of black kids in her family.
Oh, man.
That she adopted. She got one special
How
needs
convenient.
child.
How
Look at the
convenient.
family. The family's all beautiful.
Interesting is a great word for this picture. Great.
And she's not a fan of the Second Amendment.
What?
They want to get rid of the Second Amendment. And she's not a fan of LGBTQ rights. So this is your Supreme Court nomination, Amy Coney Barrett, another Trump nominee, which he runs the House, the Senate, and he's trying to hijack the election. This just keeps going on to the fact that your man is not leaving the White House voluntarily.
I even heard if he lost the election, he's like, yeah, you're gonna have to drag me up out of here.
Right, he's
So
not.
he did.
Like, this is unheard of. Like, you have a president
How is he
saying.
not impeached yet? Like, do you?
We've all said all the books, the videotapes, the audios, the documentation that we have, and you can't bring this man to some type of. You've impeached Nixon for less.
That is, I mean, dead real.
But no one in the history of the presidency ever said, I'm not leaving.
Nobody. He's first.
He's the first. He said,
He's
I'm
first.
not going. Like, and he's got all these ads. Like, man, before we came to the show, we watched like 6 ads back to back.
Dude!
Propaganda scaring the voter election, whatever. Like, they got I got all these forms at home, but I was trying to do mail-in ballots to what's the name? I already know election is gonna be stupid long. But now I'm almost scared to even mail
Mail it
my
in,
ballot.
yeah.
Like,
I'm going to the polls.
No, you have to go.
I'm going to the polls.
I'm going to the
ballot.
poll.
Listen, the ballot clearly states ballot. Like, it says on the envelope, the mail-in ballots. So
It might not make it.
it may
That's
not
what I'm
make
thinking.
it. That's my
That's
thing.
exactly
It might not make
it. It's not a secret
Look,
thing.
you're gonna have to drive it yourself.
If your last name Jones,
It may have to.
don't mail in your ballot.
Like, it literally says office of election. Like, if I was a Trump supporter and I know that this is maybe my name, because it says your name, it doesn't like it's hidden. It
Yeah.
says Anwar Ari, so that
Yeah.
there's a ethnic
melanated
person,
name.
Melanated name.
Yeah. It ain't gonna make
It
it.
takes nothing for me to be like,
Y'all better stop
Right.
naming these kids these.
Right.
Oh, that's dope.
Hang out.
God first. God first.
right, God first. This is God
But no,
first.
Shout out to
You're absolutely
Damian
right.
Samuels. He's shouting out, meeting I. Keep doing y'all thing.
Damian.
Yep.
Shout out to my homie Damian. What
Shout out
up,
to
what up?
Doris Stewart. It's just a plan to get the black
Shout out
vote.
Doris.
Nothing
It
more.
is. It is.
It's a plan to use black people. And everybody, of course, Atomic Dog and Lawrence both said no. They pay taxes. So yes.
Yeah, they pay taxes. That's what's up. That's what's up.
But again, if you're a fool if you think that not voting, but mailing in thing is not a scary thing, because again,
Yeah, that's-
it doesn't hide it. Like, some envelopes come, like you get a credit card in the mail, it doesn't say credit card inside.
No,
It's a blank envelope.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
But your voting thing literally says office of election. Anwar
Call
Ari.
in.
Look,
Exactly
you,
why I
you
haven't
better
mailed
put
it
it in
back.
another envelope.
But even
I
then,
think- I think we need to be in person.
Let me see. Let me see.
the spicy chicken nuggets, what y'all looking at?
No callers. No
Okay,
callers.
we need some callers. If you got
Did
any
this dude say
comment comment
spicy?
about this,
Man, y'all
topic,
call and
watch
talk
it.
to us, man. Y'all call.
Y'all gotta call in.
678-829-829-7380. Y'all call us up. We gonna holler at y'all.
Yeah, man, call up.
So when is the debate? Is that tonight?
No,
Tomorrow.
the debate is tomorrow.
It's tomorrow night.
Is Trump versus Biden?
So
Drug
just
test.
Woo,
in
look at
here,
that. Joe ready to fight.
just in here, I've heard that Trump is asking for a drug test for Biden,
And Biden is asking for a fact checker.
a fact checker. Now the fact checker, I can see that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? He gonna spit the propaganda. He gonna put it out there like it's true, just like his commercials. Somebody to be like, that'll be dope. You know what I'm saying? Or the gong dude. You know what I'm saying?
Press one of your buttons.
You know,
Hey.
so I'm like, somebody needs to be there and be like, nah, bro, that ain't true.
Right.
But I don't
agree.
get at what law, policy, maneuver, move do a Trump supporter have to support Trump? Like, I don't get it. I really don't get. Like, other day, Saturday or Sunday,
God,
we're driving by over there by the mall, over there going towards Marshalls, over there where there's
the racetrack,
the racetrack, the corner where there's the men's warehouse in that little corner over the exit 46, and there was mad Trump supporters out there. And I'm like, what has he done besides resonate that racist that you already had
That's all
to
they
bring
do.
that forward? Like, all he did was bring that forward. Like, what has he done? Like, I don't get. Like,
That's
I'm
all
gonna say
they
two
do.
things. One, whenever we melanated people get a win, have y'all noticed that the backlash is extreme? We had a black president
Bruh, so-
for 8 years.
They going
The
in right
backlash.
now on Dwayne The Rock Johnson for his nomination of Biden and Harris. The supporters is like, dude, you're selling us out. You're a sheep. They calling him a sheep.
No.
They call us sheep.
No.
So,
No.
you know what I mean? There's a post that if you Google it, says cancel The Rock.
wow,
This dude just bought the XFL. This dude
he has his own tequila.
Right. This dude
Right.
this
He has his
dude
own
has
tequila.
done everything he possibly can to help people move along in society. Like, shout out, like if The Rock was running for president right now in this election, he's my choice over the two candidates. Really, real talk. I understand why you're not following Biden, but you got to pick the lesser of the two evils in an election.
I preach that. Lesser of two evils.
That's literally all this election is. The lesser of two evils. And if you can get that straight, and we can win this one, we can figure it out in the next 4 years after that.
But I mean, we can reach way back. The presidential election has become a popularity contest.
Hello.
It's not for real.
Right.
Yeah.
It's not for real.
Like, I remember laying in my bed and seeing Trump's numbers, and I was like, nah, they really not doing this right
I was
now.
one of the ones that said he couldn't win it.
Right.
I said
was
it.
Too.
Yeah.
I said there's no
You
way
know
in
what?
hell.
It didn't surprise me.
It shocked the shit out of me.
It did not, because look at who he was running against.
I actually thought ladies were gonna rally behind.
No,
Hillary.
they don't like her either.
Right.
But the lesser of two evils.
The lesser two.
Right.
You know what? It wasn't the people that
and people didn't show up to vote because
I was
they
gonna
didn't
say.
want either one.
I was
And
gonna
that's the
say.
same thing in this election.
It wasn't the voters who lost. It was the non-voters.
Right.
That's what swung the election. It was the non-voters.
Yeah, I unfriended many people who posting like they not voting, like, and you writing that shit like it's a badge of honor. You not voting, motherfucker. It's people who died for this right and this opportunity, and you just bragging because you don't like Kamala Harris. Like, fuck out of here, man. You get unfriended.
What?
Trying to see if we got callers, man.
Nobody's called. Nobody's
Oh
called.
man, I can't. Cause
They
they don't want to call. Y'all don't want to call in 678. I got commenters, but I ain't. What's that?
Nothing.
678-829-7380. All gas, no breaks.
Don't.
Oh, you know. So all
Y'all
gas,
call in,
no
man.
breaks.
Join the convo. What we got?
Breonna Taylor.
Oh.
I know, it's bad.
It's bad.
So hold up.
It makes you want to
apologies.
leave this country and go start over.
Look,
in
I done said it.
Belize, Jamaica, Bahamas.
Let's find us an island. And let's take all of us.
And y'all know an island isn't that expensive. Like, you can
It's
get
not.
you a nice island for like $1 million
Like a meal.
bucks.
So,
Like a meal.
so basically, according to the new update in the Huffington Post. Oh, we got to
Huh?
hold up before we get into Breonna Taylor.
Now
we
we got a
Yeah.
caller.
All right,
We coming.
we coming, caller.
If it answer the freaking phone.
Thank you for calling All Gas No Breaks.
Yo.
You on the line? What's good, caller?
Hey, hi. I am listening to the show. I just have one comment. Hillary Clinton. Yes, I have one comment.
Okay.
Oh, you have to listen to your phone. You won't be able to watch the show. There's a delay.
Okay. Hillary Clinton won the popular vote. More people voted for her.
Yes.
Trump won through the Electoral College,
That is correct.
which is still a vestige of slavery.
That is correct.
You better speak that truth.
Right.
Well, see, here's what people don't understand. They feel like that their vote does not matter because of the Electoral College. But what they're not understanding is between the presidential vote, you vote for the Electoral College. So your vote matters not only for the president, but for your
So let me ask you a question.
Go.
How does
No, the states only have so many electoral
Right,
college
and
votes,
that
and
is
the
correct.
South has more, and the Midwest, even though they have less population.
and that's what I was finna get into.
That is
How
correct.
does Kentucky have more electoral votes than New York State?
That's what I'm saying.
The
This is
population
all
in New
from-
York is way. We all agree.
You're right.
There's
but-
more population in New York
Right.
and
Right.
California and other places, but they didn't want those particular states to dominate the
Yeah.
election because at that time the southern states still had a lot of power and they still wanted to keep black people in slavery and Jim Crow, etc.
That's right. Well,
So that we really need to get rid of the electoral college so that your vote actually does matter.
That's a fact.
But yes, we all do still need to vote, especially in the next election.
I think
We
we
have
need
no
some
choice.
law changes around
I
here.
I think I would go with redistributing the electoral college because the job of the electoral college is to actually keep us from being stupid. But I don't think it's been working because of the distribution of the electoral votes. So I feel like the electoral college will do what it's supposed to do with a redistribution.
I
But-
can get.
You know what I'm saying? Because it should go by population, and it does not, and it goes back to what you guys were saying about the southern states because they had all the agriculture. If you were in the metro or the heavily populated states, you know what I'm saying, you didn't have the land for the agriculture, the cotton, the meat, and all that
Right.
stuff. The South was basically exporting that to the North. So yeah, they had some power, but no, it does need to be redistributed. I do agree with the problems that everybody has with the electoral college vote, but I think what we were complaining about the presidential vote being a popularity contest, I think it would be more of a problem if we kick out the electoral college. That's just an opinion.
Oh, okay. All right. That's fine. But anyway, keep up the good work. Thank you.
Thank you. We
Oh,
appreciate your call.
Thank you. I appreciate. I was just corrected. Kentucky only has 8 electoral votes, and New York has 29. But 8 is still high for Kentucky.
Eight is still high, but I mean, I know, you know what I'm saying, that the more populated states, they do have, for the most part, there's some redistribution that needs to be done, but getting rid of the electoral college, I think is dangerous. That's just me. That's an opinion.
Right.
That's an
I
opinion.
get it because again, if you don't, you can have these racist people that follow Trump, and then he would get blown out by a landslide. So you got to have a checks and balance system
Yeah.
in place. But again, it do needs to be more even.
Yeah, it's actually the way that it's distributed. It's hard to get an electorate that votes against their region.
Right.
You know, it just I can't remember the last time it happened. I don't know if it's ever happened. So if the popular vote in that region is Republican, then that electorate representative is going to vote Republican unless the electoral college is like, you know what, y'all done.
Right.
But that's why you have things like gerrymandering to manipulate that. That those are the things on the local level have to be changed, and we really have to take advantage of those local votes. Your mayor, your governor, and your senators. And, we have to take control of that for there to be real change.
And then you're exactly right. If your senator ain't doing what you do, vote him out.
Get him out.
If your legislator ain't doing what he do,
Get him out.
If your congressman ain't doing what he do,
Get them out.
Not even. It just needs to be more of us getting these type of jobs. Like
Kayla, I didn't know you were so woke.
Right.
Oh, do
And
you?
I'm sorry. I know people be like, "Oh, f the police and f the this and f the that."
Hold
No,
up.
y'all need to be out there getting those type of jobs.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
what we need to do. It need to be more of us so our voices can be heard.
facts.
Or
Facts.
the police need to be from where they patrol.
Right.
Right.
You know what I mean? I mean, it's common sense. Why you get somebody from uptown to patrol downtown?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Nothing about
You don't know what's going on. So, yeah, the way that it's done needs to be changed.
If you're right, because when we was in New York, you would have a cop from Jersey
There you go.
patrolling the Bronx.
Why?
This dude has no business in the Bronx.
Period.
Or if you're in Atlanta, you got a cop, you live in Fulton County, but you're being patrolled by a dude that live in Clayton County.
Why is that? I mean, if there's a job shortage
Right.
and you say you need police, and you're saying you're trying to open up jobs for the melanated people, why are we not hiring these folks?
Right.
And it also goes to having hiring people, the right candidates.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you can tell this people actually got a passion. Like I think if you want to be a police, you should actually have the passion.
Right.
Like if you want to be a teacher, you should be
Son.
love teaching.
Right.
This shouldn't be just a paycheck for you.
So as you see, I'm rocking the George Floyd shirt. My thing was this cop that choked him out had 17 citations. Yo, on my job, if I get written up 3 times,
Right.
Out the door.
You're out of there.
out of here.
Out of there.
You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying?
Why
Hold on, do y'all know cops don't even get that much training? They don't even
Nope.
have the
Nuh-uh.
hours
Right.
of the training.
No. Yeah, you don't have to go through no police academy.
Like,
No, the movie you saw was fake.
That was it.
Right.
Yeah. So
I think I spend more time in probably denture school learning how to do hair than a cop
If I'm not
spends
mistaken, it's 6
actually
weeks.
learning how to be a
Right.
If I'm
cop.
not mistaken, it's 6
it's 6 weeks, and
It's
it's
a lot different than the Police Academy series.
Yeah.
yeah. So I mean, really, what you need to do is be able to pass a physical. You know what I'm saying? And they do
And barely the physical. It's
barely.
barely.
It's barely. You know what I'm saying? And there's somewhat of
Right.
a profile put on you to see if you're crazy.
Just to let you know, the physical doesn't require you to run a 4.5 in a 40.
Right.
You feel me?
You can run a 40.
should, though.
You can run a 40 in a 10-0, and they still gonna hire you.
But you should, like, those are basic things. Like you should be able to run fast because your criminals who you chase after gonna be fast. Like you can't be this fat donut eating. Like the whole narrative of policemen got to change.
Hold on.
It has to change.
Rebuild and revamp from the bottom up.
We gonna take a real quick break.
All right.
We're gonna come back. We're gonna get into Breonna Taylor, and then we're gonna get into some other stuff. But let's take a quick break real quick. We want some callers to call in. 678-829-7380.
Shout out to Joy Friends who said support me
Serious
now.
Atomic Dog, you gonna keep posting. I want you to call in. I'm gonna shout you out right now if you don't call in during
Y'all
this
call
break.
in, talk to us.
All right. Y'all come back. Greatest all gas, no breaks.
Straight like that.
Grace there.
Yo,
We back.
we made it back.
We made it back.
So someone in the chat said, Joanne Francis, shout out to Joanne Francis. She said, we also need to come together as a people, supporting our own and becoming the superpower that they are so afraid of. That's
Look.
a powerful statement.
I don't
That-
know how many
that
times
is.
I say that. I don't know, like, we don't support each other. Like, if we get some type of information, we want to charge each other to know about it. We don't want to share. We don't want to support each other.
Right.
We want to steal each other's ideas. But white and Chinese and Indian,
Well-
I'm teaching you, I'm teaching you, I'm teaching you. You gonna open yours, you gonna open.
Yeah.
We don't do that for
I
each other.
was telling someone the other day, like Master P, we tried out his little rap snacks. Not rap snacks. Everybody got his rap, the chips, whatever. But
Yeah.
He got his own noodles.
Right,
Whatever.
I
he
ain't
got-
had those yet.
He got the beef one that has E40. He has the Louisiana spicy that has Lil Boosie, and then
Okay.
he has the then Master P, the chicken gumbo flavor, whatever.
Okay.
Okay.
And so people like on pull up any Master P noodle video, post, whatever, you're gonna see people comment asking about shit that they want to ask any other white company about their products. Now I'm not saying that because they're black, that they're like they shouldn't be questioned about the product. But again, we buy ramen noodles all our life. Never have we ever looked at the back of the pack and say,
Right.
damn, look at the sodium content in this shit,
And they
whatever.
all the way bad for you.
But with Master P, with his noodles, you looking like, damn, well, how many calories it is, or how many grams of sodium, whatever. But you don't do that for any other product, whatever. So it's just like we so super hard on ourselves, whatever.
Yeah.
Just support, whatever. Like people look at me and one person asked me, how many grams of protein in your protein shake? I have no problem asking you because I know I can spit facts.
Right.
Like our protein has 120 grams of calories, has 29 grams of protein, and under 2 grams of sugar. The protein and shit that you may get now may cost a little bit more than what you're expecting to pay,
Yeah.
but you go buy that fluff that you get at Walmart, that Slim Fast or whatever. You buy these other protein shakes come from other network marketing companies that you
Slim
may
Slow.
get whatever it's gonna have. No, it may taste great,
Right.
but that's because it has so
So
much sugar.
Yeah,
That's
So
sugar.
it may have 10, 11, 12 grams of sugar.
Look, I need that. I
Whatever
need
it may
that
have,
product.
and it may
Yeah,
even
I
have
need that
10 to 15 grams of protein.
Right.
But I'm telling you, we have a great tasting protein shake that has 120 grams, 120 calories, 29 grams of protein. So if you're looking to gain weight, depending on how you take the protein shake, you take it along with your meals or after your meal, whatever, you can bulk up on it.
Right.
So there's a difference. But why you got to question me just because I'm black? You don't question any of that stuff that you get in the grocery store or any stuff you get from other stores. So it comes with just support. Like I don't care what it is, just support it.
We actually already know the answer, and I'm not gonna say it. There's a tactful way to say it, but I'm gonna say it what it is. The nigga mentality
Yeah.
Oh,
That
exists.
is so true.
It is real. There will be so many people who go, the nigga mentality is real. I mean, what was done to us mentally through Jim Crow is still with us right now.
Right.
correct.
You know what I mean?
That light in that dark.
And that's still there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The house in the field is still there. The sucker in Java is still there. And the one that likes to please. The one that says, yes, a master, no,
Master.
semester, and I'm not running from here. Are y'all crazy?
Who
It
that
still exists.
Negro up on that egg?
That is so embedded, and the ones of us who have even just squinted open that third eye have so many issues trying to wake up the rest. They're trapped in the nigga matrix.
Correct.
Even the woke ones.
Some of the woke ones are woke on the other side. I don't know.
They might be the woke ones. I don't want to say they touch of reality is a little bit off.
I'm
Yeah.
finna tell y'all right now that cocoa and shea butter and all of y'all, that don't make y'all woke. It does not make y'all woke, and
Having locks don't make you woke.
the locks
Hey.
don't make you woke.
Avoiding deodorant doesn't make you woke.
It does
either.
not make you woke.
I'm gonna be real. Some of you guys that's woke smell.
So, I mean, I'm not gonna say a whole lot because I feel like there's more that I can do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I will say I'll take people who I see that are trying to do something in my lane. Like people come to my studio, bro. I'm glad you're here. You know what I'm saying? People who want to start a podcast, come on through. You know what I mean?
And it's not even a race thing. It's a pride thing. Like be pride that someone else doing something like that you don't have the courage or don't have the vision to do, just support it. Like it had nothing to do with white and black. I mean, it probably does, psychologically, but it has nothing to do with a white man be telling me not to support this radio show, not support her thing. But it's a hating thing that's saying no, I'm not supporting a thing. Well, why didn't she not use her own? Why she gotta use right? Why she gotta do this? Like, why you gotta make so many excuses? Just support it. Like,
support it.
Or from your standpoint, yo, he doing that damn podcast. I wanted to do that.
And now they mad.
Do it.
You know what I'm saying?
You start your own podcast, not gonna interfere with all gas, no break.
I wanted to start that fitness site. Why can't I? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But if we're to the point where we're not looking at it as competition, but you're a young black man trying to do something, and you don't have anybody to talk to, who's gonna tell you can do it. I want to be that person that says you can do it.
Right.
Not only say that you can do it, but you know what? Give you an opportunity, open a door for you so you can do it. I'm that guy.
Right. And to take it a step further, man, me said that if this company blows up to where we think it could go, we wanted to invest. Like, again, we watched, when we started our, before we started our business, we watched a lot of YouTube videos of people that's like 15, 14, 13, again, selling lashes, selling lip gloss, whatever. And we got inspired by them, whatever. So there's a lot of people that may not have the money to get started, maybe their parents, whatever the case may be, whatever. So we said that we want to take some of our money, and we wanted to take 50 kids and give them each $1,000 and have them start their own online business company, whatever.
Yeah.
Put a t-shirt on, get you a t-shirt, put your favorite rapper, a favorite person, your favorite slogan, and get your t-shirt company. Put you some lashes and say some lashes, sell some lip gloss, whatever you want to sell. We'll help you get started. We'll give you a laptop. We'll get you some heat press machine. Like we make our own. Like Nino came out yesterday and saw it actually put in the work. It doesn't take a lot of money to do it, whatever. But we'll help you get started. Yeah. Instead of you paying that money back, we give it them. You still gonna get the money back, but instead of you getting it back to us, we're gonna take that money and then put it to another child.
Right.
So we get 50 people, give them 1,000 each. They get that money back, then they make their first 1,000 or second 1,000, whatever 1,000. Then we'll take that 50,000, and then another person, another 50 people, and that's how it should get started, man. But it takes us like it's not a race thing. It just you got to have pride in yourself and your people, whatever, and just love your people. That's all it comes down to. Like the self-hatred is just way too high.
It's way too high. Stop scamming your own people. Y'all tripping. You get people like this. Get people like me, and they want to do for you, and the first thing you try to do is get what you can get out of and skip. That is bad. Stop. Let us help.
But you
people
invest in a susu or money thing. Then you get money back. You put
I was
so
just
much
about
money,
to say that.
You put so much money in that shit. But you want to question my protein shake, but you'll get $300 so you can flip back.
Hold up. You know who I really haven't heard from since we went to the trip? The people who were scamming. For the $400, I turned 400 into 5,000. Where the people at?
Where they at? Mad? Because they put their money in too late. They got somebody else 5,000.
Right.
But not themselves. I mean, y'all gotta really, if it takes a village, it really does. And if we collectively go, let's make us better.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So many people go, I gotta do this, I gotta do it, I. But if you want to move us forward, you gotta think past yourself.
Got to.
And
you gotta think about them kids. You gotta think like Nino got family, whatever. She got a nephew, whatever. Well, not son. He got a nephew, whatever. So you gotta think about the kids. Like people always come at Dame Dash for his birthday interview, whatever. But he was 1,000,000% correct. Like you gotta do this for your last name. Like you gotta think about like me think about Mira and Amani. We think about KB. Hopefully, I still have another son. Like, she petty right now. She don't want another kid. But still, like, maybe it's, like, you got to think about the next generation. Like, you got to think way past. Like, if you think about yourself, like, if you, like, again, COVID, if you haven't taken this opportunity to come up with a home-based business or some type of plan, even if you don't start it now, if you don't formulate that concept, nurture it, the layout, like she said, like, and just start coming up with the foundation of it, then you really just wasted a whole year. You had nothing to do since March.
And I'm telling you, read. Y'all gotta.
You gotta read.
And even if you don't read, there's a YouTube video literally on
for everything.
For everything. We created our whole business based on watching young girls on YouTube.
Yo, just to add, you out there fixing your own car because you can't afford a mechanic. You looking at the YouTube video. The same thing applies here.
Same
Look
thing.
at the YouTube video if you want to learn how to do something.
It's literally no excuse for you not to be successful. It's literally
That's how I learned how to make wigs.
For those of y'all who got the pride, because we wear hard on our sleeve. For those of y'all who got the pride, for the dude who always got on a fresh pair of Jordans, but he working his job trying to save up that $300 for an LLC because you're going through LegalZoom. An LLC is $100. It's $50 a year to maintain. I can show you how to do that yourself. You don't need LegalZoom. You don't need a lawyer. You start an LLC for $100. You pay the state $100, and you are a walking business. Quit playing. Ask somebody, man.
true
Swallow
story.
your
We
pride,
paid
man.
$300 for
You were
LegalZoom,
right.
and we could have did a lot cheaper
Yep, we found that out after.
after the fact.
We've been
We didn't know.
learning.
I was in Jersey.
Yeah.
We just ran with it. I said, "No, I mean, let's go ahead and do it." I paid. The startup was like one something, and 150 something. I'm like, what the fuck?
You
And
know
then
what's
they pay
crazy?
something else, whatever.
I wish
Like,
y'all to call me.
Yeah.
I would. Well, you know what? God know what he doing.
Right.
Y'all know what he doing.
Yeah.
We met for a reason. But yeah, I can start you on your, and it doesn't have to be an LLC, INC, whatever you want it to be. I can show you how to start it, going directly through the state and all that middleman money. You can go get you another pair of shoes. I don't recommend it, but
Right.
you know what I'm saying. So pride, that's another thing. We don't want to ask each other because we're already expecting.
Look, I'm
them to-
asking.
you know what I'm saying? Nah, bro, I don't know. Well, bro, you doing it? How you gonna tell me how you don't know?
Right.
I'm asking, and if you giving answers, I'm taking them.
You know what I'm saying? And you know what? The answer is already no if you don't ask.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, so I will take that 50-50 chance on that yes or no. And if you don't want to tell me, I'll find somebody who will.
Right.
Period.
I'm
100.
gonna look it up myself.
What else we got?
Breonna Taylor. So there was new evidence, like I was reporting by the HuffPost. Kentucky Attorney General Daniel Cameron announced the grand jury would not charge the local officers for the killing of Breonna Taylor.
Crazy.
As y'all know, that they the one officer to get charged because he missed.
Right.
That's basically what. I don't know how to
He
explain
got
that.
charged for missing black people.
Right, and shooting into another white person apartment, and they wouldn't let it go. Basically, that's what happened. But so let me add to this. I'm gonna read something real
I'm
quick.
sorry, no lie. I'm really waiting for a black cop to
So
kill a white person.
the boyfriend's name was Kenneth Taylor, right? The boyfriend's name is Kenneth Taylor, right?
Right.
They said he shot at the cops, right?
Right.
One of the cops was using a 9mm that hit the cop. Basically, the cop shot the other cop during the crossfire, and they shot. So, mind you, they already had the dude that they was looking for in custody before they even went to do the no-knock.
That's a fact.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the story.
The ex-boyfriend. Yeah,
Right,
was already in custody.
right.
Wow.
So the bullet that they saying that he shot, they have no gun trace on his arm that he fired a bullet. They have you know what I mean?
So no gun residue.
No gun residue. Like, as we all watch Special Victims Unit. you know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying?
We watch Criminal Intent,
Right.
Law and Order. You know what I mean? NCIS, all that good stuff. No gun. All right, we watch them all. No gun residue.
No residue.
The bullet from the gun that he did have did
Didn't
not
match.
match.
Right.
It matched with other cops.
So a cop got hit with friendly fire.
Is it friendly fire, or did he actually shoot the cop and blamed it on the dude?
That's friendly fire.
Right. Okay. So, you know what I mean? So, she died for nothing. We got some pictures of her. You know what I mean?
Beautiful sister too, man. Look at her, man.
The
The
system
one-
cannot fail those it was not designed to protect, which is us.
We actually found
And
images.
that's a powerful statement.
Oh yeah.
Like you cannot expect like people to that's go back to pride, whatever. Like you have too much hope in the other people. Again, it's not nothing racial, whatever, but you cannot expect justice from an injustice system. Like this is common sense. 1 + 1 = 2. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You cannot expect justice from an injustice system. We brought here unjustly. The rules and laws was made for a reason, and it wasn't made for us. So how can you expect something out of nothing? Like you,
That's what I said.
We
These
have
rich
to make-
people with money. Y'all gotta still realize y'all still us. Like us with money.
it's nothing to
y'all
do with
still
race. It's
us.
all about this guy right here that's on this orange guy. Like a system that wasn't designed to. Like it wasn't. Dude, 40 years ago we was fighting to
The
use
same
a
fight.
bathroom
Yep.
in the same place as other people use the bathroom at.
Drink a water out of the water fountain.
Right. It was again. That wasn't like it was 100 years ago. That was just 50 years
Yeah.
ago. They was fighting the whole movie with the spaceship, the sisters in the shuttle.
I can't remember the name of the movie, but the
Right, that movie.
the mathematician.
The mathematician where they had to run a whole across the campus.
Hidden Figures.
Hidden
Hidden
Figures.
Figures,
Use the
yeah.
bathroom. That wasn't 300 years ago. That was just 50 years ago.
Yeah.
Like my mother went through that.
That's when we was born.
Right.
Yeah.
Like my mother went through this time period. So again,
We ain't 50, but
it wasn't just that long ago. I'm 43. So
Right.
again, 20 years before I was born, this shit was happening.
Yeah.
So what do you expect 20 years later from that fact? Like you're expecting way too much. Like y'all expecting like it's a bad situation.
I think we expect too much for what we are doing.
Right.
Because I mean, one thing I'll give
what are
them
we really doing though? Like that's the point. Like because Tiger Woods and Michael Jordan and you guys know what I'm saying, a couple of rappers, whatever. Like,
Right.
like it's people we're dying out here.
the millennials don't have what the 60s and 70s had with the leaders. But what I noticed is that the millennials may not need that leader, that figurehead, that because that George Floyd thing, the millennials handled that.
Yeah.
The whole
Shout out to
Breonna,
Tamika Mallory.
you know what I mean? All of these people who are getting caught on camera now, technology, you know what I'm saying, is taking this fight to a different level. The millennials didn't pick somebody up and say, hey, go lead us. They were like, look,
We got this ourselves.
hey, we finna go wild out because this is a trip. Now, I don't condone all the rioting. Protests, I don't think they do much.
But some of that writing wasn't just us.
No, a lot of it wasn't just us. But the whole thing is, if a riot, I have a 17-year-old son,
Yeah.
black man. If that riot is going to make a police officer think twice before
You don't want
not even shooting, but pulling a gun on my son,
Right.
You don't want him there.
burn that motherfucker down.
And they did. They burned down the police station in Minnesota. They burned down the court in Kentucky.
I'm not a rioter. I'm not going to go riot.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
That's not me either.
Will I protest? I don't think it does much, so I probably won't. But just this platform right here, we put it out there. We put it out there how we feel.
We went down there when there was protests in Atlanta, and it was a good vibe, and it was a positive, it was a beautiful thing, seeing people, all races and color, you know what I'm saying, protesting at the police, blah, 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 whatever, you know, being heard, being seen, you know, I get it, whatever, but again, sometimes you got to put them actions, like them words, and you know what I'm saying, put some movement behind those words, not just get out there and just, every time something happens, just boycott and burn shit down, whatever. I believe, like I said, you know, shut it down, but you got to burn it down. Like,
What?
at the end of the day, you only hurting us. Like, if you burn down that Kroger, motherfucker, you going to starve.
That-
But y'all,
true
some of y'all
that,
ain't
true
got
That
cars.
was my,
It needs
that
to be
was
selective.
my problem. Why y'all going in our areas and doing that?
Yeah.
Why y'all not taking this to the courthouses and
Right.
the police stations?
Burn down Sally
Why
Mae.
y'all not doing that? Hello?
A
Okay.
real quick spitball without taking too long on this. All right, we know protesting we've been doing protesting since 40s, 50s, 60s, right? Not much has changed. Rioting, we already know that hurts our community more than anything. If we needed to do something that's going to make a real difference, what could we do right now? What could we do? Because I think that's the biggest issue, but what can we do that's actually going to do something?
Educate, like enlighten. Like again, the community, especially with the black community, like we had this conversation the other day about even with COVID and the education system and kids like working from home and not having adequate computers and stuff like that. Whatever. But we got to change from inside. Like we can't keep worrying about them. Like they gonna do what they gonna do. Unfortunately, cops gonna kill cops. I mean, cops gonna continue to kill whatever. But we got to make sure we take care of ourselves. So we either don't put ourselves in those predicaments to be in these type of situations. Either sometimes we can't do anything, but we can't avoid it because they just gonna be cops with. But we got to educate. We got to teach our kids. You know, don't do anything stupidly to make them want to do anything. Like, you know what I'm saying? Again, sometimes, I ain't saying that it's their fault. Like, we put ourselves in this position, but sometimes we got to educate the kids. Like, tell your son 17 years old, like, listen, they gonna shoot you at will, but don't do anything extra to make them, provoke them to do it faster. Like, you know, be respectful. Like, don't know people like in the back of the day. Don't look at them. Like, look straight. Like, the basic rule. Like, keep your hand on the steering wheel. Don't look at them. No. Just don't do anything just to provoke them. Like even like love with ourselves. Like it goes back to like I said, pride. Like we can teach ourselves to love each other, then the love from other people should reflect back. But
Here's the thing. A lot of times, these people are shot by enforcing their rights that they actually have.
right.
You know what I mean? Like these
And it
these people's
sucks.
rights are being violated, and they're checking the situation, and because you got this authority drunk cop,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? These people are dying. So, is a way of protest allow your rights to be violated, and then go through the proper channels, and see what happens? Because I think a lot of times nothing happens.
Yeah, but a lot of people want to stand up and be like, I'm not going to let this happen to me.
And then you're dying.
Right. I agree. Because I watched the video. It was in, I want to say it was in San Antonio. It was a cop, and they put a description out for a dude that had a thin beard, like the one mine is right now. But they pulled over, and he was like 6'1", slim. And he had on a lime green hoodie. The dude they stopped had on a lime green T-shirt, 6'4", full beard. You know what I mean? But I said 6'4" and 6'1",
Oh, there's a difference.
200 pounds to 290 pounds.
Right.
When the cop got up to this dude and was like, he big.
Right.
But he got on the color.
Right.
The shirt is the only thing that makes the difference in this scenario.
It's crazy.
But they had to get this dude in the car to take him to go say this. When they get to the girl's like, that's not him. Mind you, they done tased this dude to get him in the car.
Oh wow.
Because he wanted to say, I'm not going anywhere. You have me detained and you put me in handcuffs. Bring the chick to me.
Did y'all see the video of the cop? He was dressed in plain clothes. He was an African American cop, and some white cops came.
I saw that one. That was in South Carolina.
Yeah.
Yeah, they pulled him over and they harassed him. And he said, watch this, watch this. They went in his back pocket, pulled out his ID. He was a cop.
Yeah.
This recently?
This was in like South Carolina during COVID.
Oh.
So they harassed him in plain clothes.
Yeah.
Right.
Then he pulls out a badge.
Right.
Not
And he's
everybody
like,
like, uh-oh.
And they immediately take the handcuffs off. Right, because he's a cop.
Wow.
But he fit the description.
Of somebody else.
Wow.
So as we say, you police at this point, you all fit the description unless you are reporting on your own.
Right.
Like I said all the time, I be like, we can't judge every cop. Go ahead.
No, you could.
You
like,
keep going. Finish.
We can't judge every cop, but I feel like something needs to go down. Just all our whole political things needs to be reconstructed and reconstrued, and I don't know how and who we could get in there to do that.
Vote.
Voting is the only thing that we have, and I know that's a long process. But the thing is, it's taking longer because we're not taking advantage of it. I know that's the long way to get there, but at some point you have to step on the road and start the path of getting
And
there.
I also
I was
feel like
corrected.
we need to
I
stop.
just say call in.
I feel like we also need to stop saying, "Oh, well, they did this to us and that." Nah, we gotta stop. We gotta stop that now.
Uh-oh.
So just to correct, the cop wasn't in South Carolina, it was in Miami.
It was in Miami.
Miami.
FLA. Shout out to the 305.
Right. So what the
What the fuck?
you know how it do?
What the
All Gas No
fuck?
Breaks 678-829-7380.
Don't be
Make sure
scared to
y'all
call
call
in.
in. Follow
Don't be
us on the
scared to call
IG
in.
and the Twitter at AG_MBATL.
Yeah.
The Negro Please Award, of course, goes to Daniel Cormier, Kentucky Attorney General. Mr. Messed Up Haircut himself. You know, you can never trust a Negro that got a bad hairline because you know he don't go to the black barbershop.
Yeah,
he banned from getting a real haircut.
No, he go to Super Clip.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So my man get the Negro Please Award. We are trading you for let's say Chris Como.
I'll take it. I'll take him.
All right,
What's up? What's up?
Jimmy Kimball.
Jimmy Kimmel. Okay.
I'll take him. I'll take him.
I cannot believe this dude sit there and really just didn't fight. I heard he gave wrong information. Like he didn't even give the full case. Like you can tell he had a motive to go in there to get these people off.
So also a grand jury investigating the Breonna case has filed late this afternoon a motion that says Attorney General Cameron screwed us over and the grand jury wants everything released. So now they're pulling for the grand jury tapes to be released.
That's what I'm talking about.
This is now, let you know who this man is. You know who his wife is? She is Mitch McConnell's daughter.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Wow. I did not
He
know
put
that.
me on.
That man is married to Mitch McConnell's daughter.
Oh, well, that's
She
sad.
decided she wanted some BBC one day.
Oh.
Married a Negro.
Oh my god.
And now he in the house.
Right.
Basically.
Wow.
crazy.
Never knew that.
It's
that
crazy.
makes sense.
Moving on.
Yo.
What the
Fuck!
I'm just saying the Atlanta Falcons.
Bro.
Only in All Breaks No Gas can you go from Breonna Taylor to the Atlanta Falcons. Tragedy all the way around.
We gotta switch it up.
We gotta switch it up, but it's still a tragedy all the way around.
Oh my God.
No team
man.
in the NFL has blown more 15 double point leads since the Atlanta Falcons. They was up 29 to 30. What was it? 29 to 24 against the Cowboys in week 2 with 5 minutes left in the game. 26 to 10 with the Chicago Bears with 6 minutes left in the game. Oh my God! How do you do this to yourself?
Why
Dan
did y'all
Quinn.
get a new
Dan-
stadium?
Dan Quinn
Quinn.
needs to be fired. This man, the coach, Dan Quinn. What's his name? Mike Dicker, whatever his name.
Look at that Will Smith picture.
Oh my God, the birds is dead. These dudes from the Atlanta Falcons need to be fired. They have the offensive power to run the NFC. They are
To
the best
run the NFL.
Right, to run the NFL. But they defense is in an entanglement in the fourth quarter. They can't get out of it. I'm just telling you. They don't know what to do. The defense, we was watching this game yesterday.
Oh, man.
And we literally were saying it's 26-10. They got the stop on the 4th down.
Yeah.
And gave these dudes, the Falcons, the ball back. What they do? Run 2 plays and then try to throw on 3rd down. Turnover on downs.
Defense
give the
right
games
back on the field.
Defense right back on the field.
Tight.
Immediate touchdown. Then again, onside kick, immediate touchdown. What is going on here?
I think it's got to be coaching, right? Because if you don't know that you can immediately cover the ball, you don't have to wait to 10 yards, then you cover the ball. Coaching. In the 4th quarter, with almost no time left, if you're going to run on 1st and 2nd down and then pass on 3rd down, not setting yourself up for any type of play action.
I think they should sell the Falcons franchise.
Okay, wait, I got a question though.
Yo.
I'm not into the whole sports thing. I don't know nothing about sports, but like,
They just a horrible Spurs.
no, but like you just said the coaches, but like y'all out there on the field, if that don't make no sense, why y'all even listening to
Shout-
people? Do something.
Shout out to my baby. She said we ride together, we die together.
Girl, Maisha, bye.
Falcons fan for life.
I am, and I'm a diehard. I own season tickets. You know what I'm saying? But
How'd I pan out for you?
I didn't go this season. I'm glad I didn't go this season. First they gave us an option. Then they said, "Nah, y'all can't come." Now they've opened it back up again. They asked me what I wanted to do. I said, "You know what? Take the money that I paid this year, put it on next year. I'm gonna be in the stands." For me, it's about that cold beer and getting away from the house.
Would you be scared to go right now? If they open up and say, "No, what, we're gonna let fans in slowly," would you go to the game?
My anxiety will prevent me from going right now. Yes, it will.
And that's the fear I have with this coach.
Yeah.
Like, you can't live your life in fear. Like, I get it in the beginning.
Yeah.
But now you just gotta be smart. Like, it's almost like I don't use no bad examples.
I take my temperature every
Well, let me
day.
ask you
But
this.
it's almost like, but at this point, like, we can't keep living in a bubble.
Nope.
Like, you gotta take your vitamin C, take your vitamins, wear masks,
I thought you
wear
about
masks.
to get the Hulk Hogan prayer going on. Eat
No,
your
I'm saying
vitamins.
everybody get-
You gotta
you gotta
get
do-
these 24-inch pythons.
Now,
Like, get your elderberries, take your vitamin C, drink plenty of water,
Yeah.
wear masks,
It's not.
wear
It's
gloves.
not going nowhere. So
It's
y'all
not
gotta
going
get
nowhere. This is the new
protein.
life.
It-
Wearing a mask is the new life. This is
What-
the new condom.
what-
This is the Magnum. This is the Trojan. This is the Magnum. This is the sheepskin, bearskin. This is your new protection going forward for the rest of our life. The new Trump
start working
shot,
on our masks,
the COVID shot is
Yeah.
going to be the new thing. That
Are
hopefully y'all don't take it.
How
No,
long-
I'm not taking to season 3.
how long?
I take season 4. I'm not taking season 1.
Do
Season
y'all take
4,
a flu
I
shot? Do y'all take?
I took one before, and so
I don't
I was
take flu shot.
anti against flu
I
shot.
don't take a flu shot.
I've never taken a flu
I've
shot.
only
I've taken
taken
one,
it
and I
when
felt better after
was
taking it.
I only took it when I was pregnant.
So here it is. I won't take a flu shot. I won't take a COVID-19 shot.
So just so y'all know,
So-
according to John Hopkins,
Yeah.
coronavirus has killed 1 million people in the U.S.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
So how about this right here? How long before coronavirus is just a cold, basically? How long before the people who are susceptible to it are basically gone, and the people who aren't susceptible to it, we got 2 weeks where we.
Dude, this is The Walking Dead.
No.
No,
This is The Walking Dead.
I got a
This
question
is
to
the
your
new-
question. Back in our day when we was in elementary school,
Yeah.
would they have closed our school for coronavirus?
No,
No, they didn't even close it
They
for
would
the
not.
snow.
they would not.
Right.
Everybody would catch it, and the people who was gonna die would die, and
It's
the people
like
who lived through it lived
chickenpox,
through it.
It's like everything else.
Right. It's like AIDS. Like anything else is going to
No,
kill
it's
you.
wild
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm
It's
saying?
not
But
like AIDS.
no,
I don't know that.
think about it.
But no,
20 years ago, no one knew what AIDS was, and then mad people started dying from it.
But there's still no cure.
And ain't no cure for coronavirus, but we're going to deal with
thing
it.
out now where you can't even
You can
be
live.
detected.
Right, it's
No, you
right.
can't even be detected.
So just like the coronavirus, it's going to be detectable.
Nah,
But
I don't
coronavirus
even-
the new AIDS.
Coronavirus. I don't know.
I don't know about the new
If there's no
AIDS,
cure for AIDS, there's no cure for coronavirus.
Yeah, but you can survive coronavirus. You can't survive AIDS.
You can survive AIDS now.
Only if you got the right medicine.
Right. Yeah, you can take a pill a day now.
And wear a condom, and you're going to be
And you
good.
Hold up, I can't
You know
believe
what?
it.
You know what? You
You
ain't
can
even
have an
got.
active sex life with AIDS and herpes.
And nobody. You can.
You can.
I'm not saying you
It's
can
a
take a pill a
flare-up.
day.
It's a flare-up.
Time out.
When you get them bumps, when you see them bumps,
Time
fall
out.
back for a month.
Time. Flag on the play. You cannot.
We start seeing the bumps, we start seeing
wait.
signs, fall back for
Wait.
a month. Let them
Wait.
flare-ups go back, and then you can go back doing what you're doing.
You are comparing
back, we see bumps,
You are
B.
comparing coronavirus to AIDS.
But no, I mean,
Excuse
you got to think about it. There's a point to where there is a level of what do you call it? Immunity.
Right.
There's a level. How long before we get to a level of immunity where I don't think there's gonna be. We can go back to the old normal. I don't think so.
There's the new
But
normal, yeah.
but how long before the new normal lets us back outside?
When people start being smart, wearing masks, wearing gloves, and being safe.
No lie. I'm
Think about
really
this.
tired of these masks.
Think about why are there so many sexually transmitted disease?
Because
People don't wear condoms.
Keep
Right.
smashing.
But how many condoms do you see all over the place? It goes by to being smart and doing the right thing.
Well, they just
Wear
found
your
out-
mask, wash your hands, don't all them handshake, dapping, and all that, whatever, being in kind of groups, whatever. See, everybody start being smart, then it's gonna be like this. So the sooner you be smart, the sooner we can get outside being normal again.
So the people who everybody who don't wear a mask, they be smashing raw. Because a
Right.
mask is a new condom.
It's a new condom.
So all of y'all who don't wear masks, I know y'all the nasty ones. Y'all be smashing.
Think about it. If people don't
He
wear
don't put on no
condoms,
condom.
knowing you don't know this shit, been strip club, you know she already been through half your squad.
Yeah.
You still not wearing a condom. You think they give two fucks about coronavirus that they can't see outside? They
So you-
give no fucks
So you
about
saying
that.
when you go to the strip club and she start clapping them cheeks, that's coronavirus ass cheeks.
Yeah. Where do you know these examples be coming from?
Oh my God. My God.
678-829-7380. Call in. All guys
Y'all
know.
get in on this, man. Get in on this. You got scores?
Yeah, I got scores up. We got to play. Hit my button.
It's not that one. Hold on. It's not that one. It's not that one.
It's the blue one.
It's our ball, ain't it?
Yeah.
It's our ball.
It's our ball.
It's our ball.
Let's get these sports in.
All
Man.
right, man. Let's get these sports in. So Thursday, the Dolphins played the Jaguars.
Yeah.
Dolphins beat the Jaguars, led by Ryan Fitzmagic, 31-13. If you played any Jaguars players from a fantasy standpoint, you may have gotten 8 points at most. Yeah. Next up, I don't want to even talk about it. That's my team, New York Giants. We lost
0-3.
0-3, 36-9.
Let's not talk about 0-3.
We ain't gonna get back to the 36-9 to the
Man, this show
49ers.
should be all gas, no wins.
Oh, come on, man. Come on.
God damn, yo.
Leave my birds alone,
Right,
man.
man. Hit that rim shot.
Hold on. I think I got.
Yeah, that's what it is. All right. Next up, Washington football team, the team with no name, finally took a L. No, this is the second L. I apologize. Zay, you know that.
Oh, they
I know
1
you
and 2?
watching. They 1 and 2.
1 and 2?
And they lost to the Cleveland Browns.
So they don't have an.
Bruh.
Yeah, they lost to the Cleveland Browns.
Bruh.
Bruh. Then there's the Bengals versus the Eagles. Guess what the score of that game was?
What's it?
23-23. First tie of the week.
So they went through 2 overtimes.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Then we had Bears versus the Falcons. Bears took 3 touchdowns in the last 5 minutes of the game.
Shout out
Won
Nick
that game
Foles.
30-26. Shout out to Nick Foles. Super Bowl winning quarterback for the Eagles. Eagles fans is looking for their quarterback right now because Carson Wentz is pretty much done.
Yeah.
I think I could coach the team, guys.
I think you could too.
I think you
did
could
a
too.
good
A
job.
10-year-old currently is coaching their team right now. So
Gotta be.
When we play Madden, we might use the ass Madden the first quarter,
Right.
But after that, we calling plays, we audible in, we changing up stuff.
All
The
that.
Falcons do not know the meaning of the word audible.
They got a leash on Matt
And
Ryan.
in Falcons defense, they did have a lot of hurt people on defense this week.
You know what?
No?
No.
No,
They had hurt
you
people.
can't. You can't
but
say
I
that
can't give it
because
to
the
them.
49ers beat us with no quarterback, no
Yeah.
running back, no
Yeah.
wide receiver, no tight end, no defensive end, and they beat us 36-9.
Julio was also out too. I'm just trying to come up with excuses for the
You
Falcons.
just coming. They was up 26-10.
No, that's
This-
not.
this-
That's
not-
not
they-
gonna work. Maisha.
The defense was going in. Think about the score. Think about the score in the fourth quarter. The
Lawan
defense,
call in, yo.
the defense was going in until they had to keep going on the field. Okay, 3 and out on the field.
Three
Three
and
and
out.
out on the field.
Three and
Three and
out.
out.
Right.
Who ain't gonna be tied?
And don't the Falcons got like the number one receiver in Calvin Ridley
And Julio.
and
They got Julio
and
and Ridley.
and Gurley's. Okay.
Gurley gone.
I'm just,
Gurley's there.
Gurley's there?
Yeah, Gurley balling.
Gurley was balling. Gurley balled.
Matt Ryan balling.
Matt Ryan balling.
The offense is balling.
From a fantasy standpoint, if you play fantasy football, you want any of the Falcons' offensive players.
The players are playing, but the play calls are ridiculous.
Trash. Moving on, because we already gave them the what the, you know what I mean?
The whoop appeal.
So then you had the Rams and the Bills. Bills held on 35-32. This was a scary game from a fantasy standpoint because me and my man right here was going at it from a fantasy standpoint.
Who's winning? Who's
Right.
winning?
You're winning still,
Okay.
but we'll check the scores in a minute. But the final score of this game was 35-22. But this game until the fourth quarter was literally 21-3.
Right.
So shout out to the Rams.
Never over till it's over.
It's
with.
never over till it's over. With. Y'all
Period.
came back just a little bit too late. Steelers won 28-21 over the Texans. Texans are now 1-2.
Yeah.
Titans over the Vikings 31-30. Then we had the Panthers beat the Chargers 21-16. Jets lost to the Colts 36-7. Shout out to my defense because I got the Colts in all leagues and they had 30 defense on a fantasy standpoint. You know what I mean? Cowboys lost to the Steelers 31-38. Another team with bad coaching
Yeah.
because they got offense, but
They
there was
got
no
offense.
defense.
Yeah.
So bad coaching always goes to no good defense.
Yeah, it's
Well, you have an offensive coach and then you have a defensive
Defensive
coach.
coach.
Somebody's taking the blame in the coaching department. The
Period.
question is who is. But the head coach of the Falcons is the reason why we're talking about the Falcons mostly.
like.
I mean, he's
the
defensive.
Falcons and the Cowboys like seeing a bad chick in the streets, and then you see her close up and her breath stink. Like you have all the parts and all the tangibles together, but then something had to like. How do you be this bad and your feet stink or your breath stink or you got something?
It's
like,
this, the Falcons.
Cowboy had all
the Falcons are Leela Rashawn and Boomerang when he pulled the covers
Right.
back from
Yeah.
the toe.
Right.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't make no sense how y'all to be 0-3
Right.
right
You-
now.
you got
Y'all
the
to
draws.
be 0-3 right now.
You get the drawers and you're looking for the marriage and you're looking for the ring and then you pull the covers back and then it's like, oh god damn, yo, hammer time.
I'd
So
rather have bad feet than bad breath though.
woo, you ain't never lie. Lions beat Cardinals 26-23. Kyler Murray took his first loss of the season. Buccaneers are up 2-1.
Slow down,
28-10.
slow down. Don't just brush past this. Say this slowly. and say it
28-10
again.
over the Broncos,
Right.
bro.
And what's our
Broncos,
record? What's our record?
Okay, y'all 2-1.
We 2-1.
Yep.
Give them boys their props. Tom Brady is headed to the Super Bowl.
By default.
We're headed to the Super Bowl.
You got bad coaching in Atlanta.
No.
You lost the running back
Right,
in
here
New
we go,
Orleans.
y'all.
I mean, in Carolina, and you lost the receiver. And Drew Brees doesn't look the same without Michael Thomas. So
We should be 3-0 right now.
no, y'all should be.
We should be
y'all
3-0 right
Yeah,
now.
Whatever.
we should be 3-0 right
The
now.
Falcons should be 3-0 too, but but they're 0-3. And does Dan Quinn keep his job after this week?
Yeah.
Do you think-
Cause of all the blank?
We'll
He-
talk about Dan
he gonna
Quinn.
give him the
If
season.
they go on for next week, Dan Quinn, you are on the hot seat. Packers beat the Saints in Sunday Night Football, 37-30.
Roger's balling.
Again, NFC South is a runaway division for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers right now. And believe it or not, the Washington football team is still on top of the NFC East, and they're 1-2. The rest of the NFC East is that bad.
All right.
Well, I mean, at the NFC South, I mean,
and currently you have Chiefs and Ravens 20-10.
20 to Kansas City.
Kansas City up.
We gotta wait till the fourth quarter on that one.
Yep.
But, I mean, you think about it though. The NFC, yeah, we're 0-3. 2 teams at 1-2. 1 team at 2-1. It's the beginning of the season.
Do we have a missed call?
I don't think so.
Okay. I'm just checking the calls.
This
Nobody's
is-
calling.
No.
Okay.
Y'all make sure y'all call in 678-829-7380.
All gas, no breaks.
ATL. What we got? NBA.
Oh yeah, NBA.
Miami. LA.
Miami and LA.
Who called it?
Woo! I caught Miami, but I changed my pick for Miami because I initially picked Boston. I ain't gonna lie, I picked Boston initially.
I called Miami.
He did
before the playoffs.
He called Miami back in the beginning.
I did.
But I always had I had the LA Lakers, but I wanted to see the Clippers. The Clippers couldn't get there, so I knew it was going to be LA. We also knew that LA was not going to lose when they was up 3-1.
Right.
That was put to bed early.
I think the Clippers messed up with the talent that they brought in because the Clippers were a good team already.
Yeah, pandemic P is the problem.
So bringing in Kawhi solo would have been better than them trying to put together a dynamic duo. I think so. Because Kawhi with the rest of what the Clippers had was dope.
At the time, probably so, but I think he left a better Toronto team than the Clippers team.
And then he was in the East?
Right, and then if he'd have still been on Toronto, we would be looking at LA versus Toronto right now.
No, Miami would still beat them.
No, I don't think LA would beat. I don't think Miami would beat Toronto with Kawhi.
Yeah, they
What
would.
they talking about?
I'm sitting here like,
Right.
what is going on here? This is.
We coming to your little segment.
We coming to your section.
What is my section?
You was talking about Tory Lanez?
We gotta listen to some music stuff.
Yeah, you got the music stuff. What's up with Tory Lanez? Because that's sports. Because sports is done.
Done.
We're going to see. My guess, I'm going to take LA in 5.
5?
I got sweep.
I got sweep.
You got LA in a sweep?
Yeah, man.
Hey man, and
Jimmy Butler's good for a game, bro.
I'm gonna say this for the all gas, no breaks.
Sweet,
on the record, LeBron James, my brother's gonna kill me, probably gonna unfriend me, and probably don't claim me anymore. But as of right now,
He in the finals?
you gotta get him in his props.
I like apple juice and I like orange juice. And I don't like one better than the other. So, Mike, LeBron. I cannot put LeBron past Mike because every finals that Mike played in, every last one, he's 100% in the finals.
Right.
LeBron has never lost a first round. And he's been in 10 of the last 11 finals. And the only reason it's not 11-11 is because he got hurt.
Right.
If LeBron does not get hurt, because Golden State, they got hurt all the way out.
Right.
There is a chance that the Lakers could have won everything last year. For real. With the team that he had. And I don't think he had the best team, but
He had a worse team last year than he did this year.
He did. But how many teams worse than that one did he drag to the finals?
He dragged probably maybe 2 other worse teams.
I'm going to say at least 3. But you feel me, though.
Yeah.
So, I
don't know if I count. When you had Kevin Love and Kyrie, I don't know if I count that as a bad team.
If Kevin Love and Kyrie Irving are on the bench, then you count that as a bad team.
Yeah, but you still had 2 All-Stars on your team.
No, you did not.
I don't know. We'll have to come back on that one.
Kevin Love out, Kyrie Irving out.
Yeah,
you still take them 6 games.
Right.
Then the next year, Kevin Love, he disappears, but Kyrie is on point.
Right.
You win.
Right.
You win to the point to where you made a 73-win team go get the next best thing to you.
Right.
Sorry.
No, you're right. I'll give you that. I'm gonna give you that right now. We got a caller.
I love it. I love that sound.
You talk about LeBron.
It is. I can tell by
So don't be calling in here and hey, you dump on LeBron, I'm gonna hang up on you. Yo, all gas, no breaks, ATL, what it is?
My brother, I ain't his
Yo,
brother.
what up? Hey, my phone kind of went out. Hey, what was my brother saying?
Now you want to call in. We talk about mad black businesses and stuff. Now you want to call in because I said LeBron's the GOAT.
Hold on, you just said LeBron's the GOAT.
Hey, if you have us on speakerphone, man, hey, take us off and hold that phone up, man.
Hold up. So this,
Now we can hear
I'm
you.
just shocked right now. You said LeBron's the GOAT?
I am Warif on this day on All Gas No Breaks. admit that LeBron's the GOAT. To do what he's done 17 years consecutively at the highest level, to make it again to another championship team. Again, you can't say, I mean, yeah, he got him and AD, but still, consecutively, at the body that he's got, to put in the work, the highest level, to do what we do off the court and on the court. You got to get this man's props. Like, the hate for LeBron is just... Oh, my God.
So, hold up. So, I'm assuming it's supposed to be a shot at MJ. So, you said, like, the body he got. So, MJ don't got a body like that, but won more championships. MJ never had an AD on his team. And I heard, my bad, I forgot your name.
Dream.
He said that,
Dream.
3 teams, Dream, yeah, took 3 teams to the, that was like scrubs to the finals. That was one team.
Oh,
that was that first Cavs team. What other team that was scrubs? He always had, besides that team, let's go with Miami. He had Dwayne Wade.
Chris Bosh.
Probably, you want to be real, he's probably what, number 2 or 3 shooting guard of all time. Some people, these young cats, got him over Kobe. But he's definitely in the top 5 shooting guards of all time. At the time when Chris Bosh went to Miami, the year before, the man averaged 25 and 10. He was one of the, if not the best power forward behind Duncan. He was the second best power forward in the game at the time. The man always had a squad. Tell me when
He has not always had a
the
squad.
last 3 championships, people want to throw in Pippen and Rodman.
You must be related to
Besides
Trump.
that, when did he ever have a team like an AD? Because Pippen is not no damn AD.
You are related to Trump, dog, because you're spreading propaganda.
There you go, boy.
If you go back and you look at the Bulls teams and you count the number of Hall of Famers that Jordan has played with, I bet you that number is higher than even the future Hall of Famers that LeBron has played with.
I disagree with you because he only had one.
Yes.
Besides,
There's the crazy thing about it. Michael Jordan
Horace Grant is not in the Hall of Fame.
All-Star.
he should be.
Is that right?
Look,
Michael Jordan only had one All-Star he ever played with.
And that was Scottie Pippen. And
Scottie
Dennis
Pippen.
Rodman.
and Dennis Rodman.
No, Dennis Rodman never made the All-Star with Michael Jordan.
Correct. He did not. Dennis
you
Rodman
can't-
was not an all-star
But
when
you cannot deny the talent of Dennis Rodman.
No,
You cannot deny the talent of Kukoc. You cannot deny the talent of Paxson.
Tony the Tiger, nigga.
You cannot deny
No,
the
you
talent
adding on now,
of
but they
Pippen.
was never all-stars. You
I
adding
know.
on now, but they was never
I
all-stars.
said you cannot deny their talent.
All-stars.
There is no
Michael
team.
Jordan only played with one All-Star.
There
And
is
even
this.
then- Go ahead.
LeBron did not get the type of talent that Mike had until he got to Miami. Quit playing.
Wait, okay. When did he get to Miami?
20s when Trump became president.
No, it was before that.
Nah, like what? Like I want to say 2010,
Was it 10?
2011.
No, you might be right. It might be 2011.
All right, so
All right, it's 2020 now.
so he
I'm
won.
saying, it's-
He won in 15. The year before that, they didn't win. That was 14. The year before that, that was Miami. They lost. So you got 12, 11. So it was 10. 2010 they lost. 11 they won. 12 they won. 13
He was with
they
the
lost.
Heat from 2010 to 2014.
Yeah.
He was with the Cavs the first time from 03 to 010.
So he came into the league at when?
03.
He came into the league in 03.
Right.
He got to
okay,
Miami when?
so you
2010.
making my point.
2010. How many times did he go to the finals before 2010?
He went, I think, once.
One.
Once.
Yeah.
Who do you know from that team?
No, that's not the point I'm making. You said. No, you said he been in Miami since 2010. That's when those streaks of championships started, and when he went to Miami, when he went to the finals. So that's 2010. Now it's 2020. That's 10 years. So what I'm saying, I think he got into the league in what? In what? 03, 04?
Yeah, he got in 03.
Okay. So all right. So that's 6-7 years between that and Miami. Michael Jordan came in the league in what? In 84?
84.
And when did he win the championship?
He won his first championship in 91.
91.
91.
Yeah.
It's the same amount of time.
Yep.
The same amount of time.
Yep.
And the crazy thing about it, Scottie
No,
Pippen
that's
got
like
there
what
in
you said.
88.
You can't put one above the other.
You can't put
In
one of them.
88.
But see, here's the thing. Who had to come to Chicago for Mike to start winning?
No, he was drafted. It's a difference. He was drafted. That's the difference. Huge
But
difference.
before he
Huge
was
difference.
drafted, bruh, how many finals,
It's a huge difference, though.
how many championships did Mike have before Pippen was drafted?
He couldn't beat Boston by himself.
He couldn't beat Detroit by himself.
But he put up 63 against Larry Bird.
But here's the
That's what hold up. The man average. First of all, he's the highest average scorer of all time, average-wise. The
What?
man, like Nino just said, the man put up 63. That year he put up 63. He averaged 37 points. I want to say 37.5 points a game.
that was a different game, bro.
Blame him.
That was a different
You
game,
can't
bro.
blame him for not being Boston. And Boston is at that time was one of the greatest teams that ever.
Yeah, they had Larry Bird, Kevin McHale, Robert Parrish, what's the my man Dennis Johnson, I want to say.
It was different ball though.
Yeah,
You gotta look at how they were playing. He was gonna get points. It's just like Kobe Bryant. It's give it to Mike, get out the way. Give it to Kobe, get out the way. LeBron is not that same type of player. Apples, oranges. Sorry.
The point I'm making, yes, he won when Scotty got there. But the question is also people always throw that LeBron fans basically, but they never say what did Scotty win without Michael Jordan. What did any of the Bulls win without Michael Jordan?
Am I wrong? Did not Scotty come into the league to Mike? So it's hard to reverse it and say what did Pippen get without Jordan because Jordan was already there. I hear you talking, bro, but
To add on to his point, I'm gonna say this: Jordan didn't have control like LeBron had control.
no, he had control, but he had
no,
loyalty.
no. LeBron got way more control of the league.
Mike
LeBron
had a chance to lead.
LeBron dictates who came to his team.
Mike was gonna go to the Clippers.
Mike Jordan.
Michael Jordan was gonna go to the Clippers, but they finally decided to go ahead and put one around him. Mike had the same decision to make. He was gonna go to the Clippers. Go ahead and check.
Play with Danny Manning.
Go ahead and check your history. Go ahead and check your history. Mike said, if y'all don't give me somebody, I'm out. If you don't go get me somebody, I'm out. And Chicago did the thing. But did Cleveland do the same thing for LeBron? No. So LeBron said, deuces.
Dan Quinn did do it. He brought in help.
Hey, look, I'm gonna let y'all go, but
No.
answer this one question:
Right.
Did Michael Jordan, besides Scottie Pippen, have anyone on his team better than Dwayne Wade?
Name anyone on Mike's team
had
better
Michael
than
Jordan
Dwayne Wade?
had a teammate besides Pippen that was better than Dwayne Wade?
That's not the way that go. Like Scottie Pippen
No,
is a
that's
power
the
forward.
question.
LeBron is a
Nah,
power
it's
forward.
Yes or no.
You got like other positions.
It's a yes or no. Did
What?
Michael Jordan ever have a teammate besides Pippen that was better than Dwayne Wade?
All right, so you if you're doing 2-on-2, you got to give me the third. Because if you're doing Mike and Scotty, and then you giving
I'm
me
going
LeBron,
next.
you giving me LeBron,
He said
I'm
name somebody besides Dwayne Wade that was better with LeBron than that's like Scottie Pippen.
that's like Scottie Pippen. That's none, but that's
No,
to
that's
my
not
point
what I
though.
said. I said besides Scottie Pippen. Besides Scottie Pippen.
You got to go to the third player. You're not understanding. You have to go to the third player because if you're gonna wipe Jordan with LeBron and you're gonna wipe Pippen with Wade, you have to go to the third player.
Okay.
right.
Again,
All right.
you can't answer that question. Matter of fact,
We can't answer that question.
The
Has
thing
Michael
is,
Jordan ever had a teammate besides Scottie Pippen that was better than Chris Bosh?
That was better than Chris Bosh.
Dennis Rodman.
that'd be Horace Grant.
I agree.
That would be Horace
Grant.
Grant.
I like Horace.
Do we got to put up numbers? Horace Grant never even averaged 14, 15 points.
But
in his
Horace
career.
Grant played his role and got down. I would take Horace Grant
we
over
come
Chris
on, playing
Bosh all
role.
day.
He said that's a better basketball player.
Hey, Horace Grant's son almost beat LeBron James.
Did that. Horace Grant.
Hold on, I go to
Horace
the
Grant
next
is a better
question.
player than Chris Bosh.
Besides Scottie Pippen, had Michael Jordan ever had a teammate that was better than Kyrie?
But now you switch teams, right? You got Kyrie and Love now, right?
Michael Jordan had to know.
You got Kyrie and Love now,
I'm
right?
making a point.
You got Kyrie and Love now, right? So now when I put the two players beside Mike,
All right.
I can go ahead and say Scotty.
Miami versus LA takes
And-
place Wednesday night at 9 o'clock.
You cannot
on
go ahead
ABC.
and say, I can go ahead and say,
And I got LA in 5, and that is the end of the NBA segment because you're not gonna get this resolved between LeBron and Mike.
But
You're
really,
not.
it really is. It's really not. There's really not an
This
answer.
argument is like pointless
Yeah.
to me personally because it's two generational gaps. There's a Kobe in between LeBron and Michael.
But Pippen and the Worm, though, just to answer your question. But go ahead.
I'm just saying there's a whole
Better
nother
than
player
Kyrie?
between
Whoa.
there's a whole player in
Alright.
between that generational gap. So we gonna skip this and we gonna go
Better
in.
than AD? Like, come on. LeBron James had over 40 All-Stars that played with him. Michael Jordan only had 11 total.
But that's
for his
because-
whole career.
And the
But that's
last,
what LeBron
on,
creates
y'all can't-
all stars.
and
He
the
says
last
the ball.
part of
Come
breaking
forth,
news in
man.
the NBA, Doc Rivers
like,
is
you
out as the
fucking-
head coach of the Clippers.
Hey man, we appreciate. Hey, we've had this debate, and it can go on and on. There's really not a winner because they're great players. There's really not a winner to this debate. But we will have to catch you on another show, man. We appreciate you.
We'll holler at you.
All right, Bashir.
You go.
Yeah. Can't finish this LeBron Jordan debate because
It'll
there's no,
never be finished.
there's no winner in this LeBron Jordan debate.
It has to be though.
No,
there's-
no, it's apples and oranges, man.
It's apples and oranges, but if you're gonna ask me to actually compare that debate, you cannot compare a dude who won 6 straight to a dude who won here and there. This not why. He got one every 3 years.
Jay-Z said there's one hot album every 10 years.
Right, yeah, every 10 year, one hot album every 10-year average.
Right.
Yo, you got 4. Michael got 6 in a row,
Yeah.
and he retired for 2 in between.
No, I can't give you 6 in a row, but yeah, he got 6. He got 2 3-peats.
2 3-peats during his era.
Yeah, he got 2
That
3-peats.
hasn't been done since though.
Right,
Yeah, no.
who's 3-peated like that?
But nobody has ever won championships with 3 teams, ever.
I give you that. That's where LeBron is a little different, but he went to 3 different teams to do it.
On his he chose to do it.
If Kawhi would have did it, it would have been different
How you figure that?
because Kawhi would have did it with San Antonio, Toronto, and the Clippers.
But see, LeBron never got traded.
No, LeBron asked to be out,
He moved.
and then he moved to Miami.
All right, so
Then he came back to Cleveland,
right,
and he got them one.
he moved. He
Dwayne
did-
Wade still has more championships than LeBron James.
Dwayne Wade has
But why did?
no, he doesn't.
But why did?
How many he got?
3,
How many LeBron got?
3,
How many Kobe got?
5,
Shaq,
4.
Tim Duncan,
How many Tim got? I don't know.
5.
Tim got 5.
1 with David Robinson and 4 with the Spurs. Spurs got 4 championships in between.
I had to check that.
I'm just saying, LeBron has moved to different teams to form what he wanted
By
as far
choice.
as a team.
By choice.
By his choice.
Right, by choice.
And he recruited them players.
Yeah.
Right. There was none of that in our generation of basketball. You go play with who you got.
Now, power to the players.
Today,
Period.
we didn't have that back then.
I feel like they had it and they didn't
Our
exercise.
generation, you could name every player on every team.
Yeah.
This generation, them players that didn't go to the bubble,
Yeah.
I'm a Knicks fan.
Yeah.
Besides RJ Barrett, I couldn't tell you who else was on the Knicks.
Right. They're not in the playoffs or the finals.
Correct. Chicago the same way.
Right.
I'm just saying, them 8 teams that didn't go to the bubble suck.
Yeah.
They horrible.
Right.
Their franchises should be done and buried.
I won't go that far, but okay.
No, they really should. The only reason why New York is relevant is because of the city that it's in.
Okay.
And that's me talking as a Knicks fan.
But LA for the last 10 years up until this year,
Has been trash.
right? Should they be buried?
No, because LeBron revived the franchise. I hate to say it, but there's been there's a decade between LeBron and Kobe.
I fail to realize the point.
Wait, Falcons lost 30-26.
Why you know what? All right,
Yeah,
so
right. The Falcons lost. The Hawks suck. Atlanta sucks.
this is all Gas No Breaks. Where we
Shout out
at?
to, what's the hockey team?
Shout out to the Thrashers who won a championship, and then Atlanta traded them. Oh no! If the soccer team win more championship, they're gonna trade them too.
This is all gas, no
United.
breaks. We are 3 hours in, and what I want to do
We ain't
is
no 3 hours in. We 2 hours and 10 minutes in because we started late. Don't get that 7 o'clock start time right.
we didn't-
We started at 7:30.
we started at 7:30.
Yes.
We're still almost 2.5 hours in.
Right, we're 2.5 hours in, and we
2.5
and Tory
Still
Lanez
waiting on Caitlin's segment.
and we got some Tory. What do you got? No, you was talking about Tory Lanez, so we want to get to Tory
He
Lanez.
said he's a cornball.
Why is he a cornball?
Talk about it.
He's a cornball.
Because he shot Megan in the foot.
Yes.
So would you get back in the car if you get shot in the foot?
Would I get back in the car?
So
if I can't
me,
walk,
if
yeah.
Anwar shot you in the foot, you getting back in the car with him?
No,
She probably attached the gun and shoot me back.
I would. It'll be
She got back in the car?
What? Okay, how you know?
She didn't get back in the car.
Yeah,
How she got home?
The police?
The police.
Yeah, I don't think.
Yeah, the police took
Tell
her
me the
home.
whole story.
She jumps
We know
out.
there's a whole
Tory
lot of
got
stories.
mad. Shot her in the foot. Police were called.
Okay, no,
Wait,
this is
wait.
hold on, no, this is my thing. Okay, you got your publicist and blah 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 saying all this stuff.
Right.
Megan comes out, nah, y'all lying. You really shot me in the foot. I'm
Right.
I'm lifting up the band-aid and I'm
Yeah.
showing my wound and stuff.
Right.
And then you send me a text apologizing, but then make a whole album. I didn't shoot you.
I heard the album Fado.
Tory Lanez?
Yeah.
That,
We can't support that, yo. My man,
I
brutal.
gotta listen to it.
We gotta uplift our black women during this time, man.
You know what? And I don't know if this is true. I heard that he was doing that bullshit. He was like dance and was shooting at our feet and trying to make her dance.
So he basically saying, "Oh, now you shooting at my pinky toe." That's what happened.
No, it was like no. You know, in the old Western dance, motherfucker. Cha, cha,
Yeah,
cha.
right.
I heard he was pulling that shit, and then he accidentally shot her for real. I don't know if that was the truth. I just heard.
Look, I don't know. Either way, if you did shoot her,
Ain't no if. He shot her.
you were shot. So apology is needed. Don't make no joke. Don't make no her album.
Right.
Apologize and keep it as
Don't
that.
make
Whether it was an
somebody
accident
Oh,
from pow pow pow,
right.
you still shot me in my foot.
It's hard to accidentally shoot somebody when you aiming at their feet.
It is.
You ain't gonna accidentally. You aimed at my feet and you pulled the trigger. Oops, I'm sorry. Nah, bro, you just shot me in the foot. What if he would have caught one of her toes? Like
He'd have cut it off.
it would have been off. Like she would have been short.
Oh, now you shot me in my pinky toe.
like for real. All right, so yeah, Tory, bro, come on, man. Black man
But
trying to
people
push
out
it
here,
forward.
people out here supporting Tory. They supporting his album.
I don't know. I've heard it. You know what I'm saying? Send his ass back because you know he ain't from here.
He ain't from here.
Yeah, he Canadian.
Right.
They were talking about, you know what I'm saying? Get his ass.
Hell, 21 Savage claimed the land, and he from London.
Right.
And ain't heard
Across
from
the
him
water.
since.
You know what I'm saying?
Ain't heard from him since.
Crazy. So
Look, just apologize, guy.
and keep it moving. And you know what? On top of that, bruh, you can't make an entanglement song, man, about man, they married. You know what I'm saying? They don't go together. Leave them folks alone, man. Let them have their bad marriage for life. Entanglement. What's wrong with
And
it?
then that's how you try and get your numbers up for your album by putting her on there. Come on, we know what you're doing.
Come on, bruh. We gotta be better as a people.
That's right. We gotta leave these entanglements alone.
Gotta have pride.
You know what I mean?
Gotta have some pride.
Gotta have some pride. Leave these entanglements behind you. Jada let the entanglement go. Falcons let the entanglement fourth quarters go.
Man, let me play this music, man. You playing, dude. Man,
Hey, all gas, no breaks.
Yeah, ATL,
It's been
you
a
know how we
pleasure.
do.
We'd like to thank our guests, Mete and I,
Yeah,
Nutrition.
Y'all make sure y'all go to our website
Shop
right
Nutrition.
now. Shop MAI Nutrition.
You got it.
Follow us on Instagram.
Yeah.
Shop MAI Nutrition.
You follow them on YouTube at Mete and I.
Not me now, but yeah, you see Nino's shirt.
Mete and I. You see me rocking it
Yeah.
with the YouTube.
The
You
best
make sure
of
you follow
love,
us.
marriage.
All gas, no breaks on YouTube. Make sure you click that bell all the time on both of these sites.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Follow Caitlin on Instagram.
At Thirsty Slurpees.
_.
Get your adult
Y's,
Capri Suns.
2 E's, okay?
We gotta get you a stage name.
Yeah,
A stage?
that's KJ right there, bro.
KJ, okay.
Yeah,
KJ, okay. I'm with that.
That's DJ Dream.
Yo, Dream
I'm
in the
King
building.
Nino.
For real.
It's all gas, no breaks.
Yeah.
See you next Monday.
We're gonna holler at y'all,
Peace.
man. Straight lady.